Rolling in 3, 2.
We've been rolling, so.
I know. That's why I did the countdown.
Like Zoe, mama, I go relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless.
Do some sauce on it. It's a little.
What was that, like Stranger
futuristic. Outer space.
It's giving Stranger Things.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
No, I actually don't. My sister, my mom are into it, but I haven't jumped on the train. I don't know. It's not really giving to me.
Between that and Love Island, I'm getting a little bit of FOMO. Like, I don't watch either of those shows, so I'm like, damn, I don't know.
Fucking love Love Island.
If you know me, my guilty pleasure is trashy reality television shows, but I can't do Love Island. It's too many episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One episode every day is crazy.
You say this every episode.
Do I?
Every time we talk about Love Island, you're like, I cannot watch an episode a day.
Well, I'm still consistent in my...
Anyways, everyone, welcome to episode 14 of the Relentless Diaries. I'm back from Jamaica, your main host, Zoe, with my two friends.
Hi, guys. It's hotter than the devil doing a crip walk on the sun outside. That's why I'm in my Joe Budden dirty beater. I'm Trezor. Nice to see you.
Trezor's about to, chase down some kids with some rocks.
With some stones in my hand.
Don't say that. Uncle Ruckus looking at it.
Joe Budden. And I'm Clyde. I'm Clyde Smith. I'm here. We out here.
We're here and we're back. And we are 1 week out from Caravana.
Yeah.
About 10 days. Oh, yeah, about 10 days out from... No, wait, what day is it today? Yeah, no. A little bit more than a week out from Caravana.
You got your
a little
costume?
bit. Yes, I actually don't have my costume yet. I'm going to New York tomorrow. So, and that's actually when costume pickup is. So I got to get my girl to pick up my costume for me. But I'm excited. Hopefully the body looks good. I'm in the gym every day now, trying to panic, get the booty on 10 for the mass. But, this is the one day a year I can allow soca for more than 10 minutes. So I'm excited,
Are you going to any fetes?
No, don't do fetes. And the thing is, for me, it's soca to me is like rock music, right? I don't like the genre, but I have a few bangers that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's kind of a stretch.
No.
Rock music to soca is a stretch.
But the way I'm saying it though, because I don't genuinely like rock music as a whole, but I do know a lot of good rock songs. Or would I say, would Queen be rock? Soft rock?
Yeah.
I know a lot of Queen songs. I know a lot of Aerosmith, some good Charlotte, The Neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind those Panic at the Disco. I don't mind those. There's some good tracks, but soca, there's some good tracks, but as a whole, it's not my favorite.
I'd more so compare soca to EDM. Cause it's it's good music, but you can't listen to it for too long, but it's booming if you're in the right setting, the right vibe and scenario.
Okay.
Because if you're I'm not really an EDM person, but if you're at a festival and the right song's playing and you're kind of off the licks, you might bop your head a little bit. This is kind of hard.
I feel you. Okay, yes, I agree. I take it back. It's not like rock music. It is EDM.
But I would put it above EDM. Soca, there's a few bangers.
There's a few EDM bangers too.
I don't keep up with soca music like I keep up with dancehall music or something.
Exactly, and I'm the same way. It's funny because when I had a work event, for my my career job, I had a work event a couple weeks ago, and Tiesto was our DJ, and everyone's like, "Yo, that's so fucking big! He's this crazy ass, big ass DJ." And I'm I had no idea who he was, but he's this huge EDM DJ. He was actually pretty good. I won't lie. I was jamming at the work event. I kind of got tired by hour 1.5, but I was yeah.
Because the rest of the people be on coke and Molly.
I don't think people at my job were doing that.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Let's fucking hope
I
not.
guarantee there was a couple people in there on coke.
I hope not.
How you think corporate America works?
I've been watching a lot of Queen of the South recently, so I know what I'm talking about.
Anyways, like I said, we're a week out from Caravana. So if you're coming from the States, make sure you get to the airport super early. The city is going to be on 10. Some events have already dropped. I have a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to overhype it, because whenever you overhype something, it never turns out to be what you think it is. People are asking me, hey, girl, what's good to do? I'm going with the flow.
We don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
We're just happy that it's actually happening.
Exactly.
You know?
I've gotten that question a lot too, and it's like, fam, I literally probably won't even know what I'm doing until the day of.
Same. I'm going with the flow. I haven't bought a single event ticket.
Word.
I don't know where I'm going to be on what day. I don't have a single plan. I don't have an itinerary. This year, I am going with the flow. When you hit my line, my only motive is my phone's going to be on 150% the entire time. When you hit my line, just tell me where I need to be, who's there. Is it popping? Yes, I'm coming. That's it.
You see pretty privilege?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty privilege.
I'm not getting these same calls.
Anyways, and with Caravana comes Chris Brown, Lil Baby are coming for the little tour.
Who else?
I wish I could go to that, but I'm not buying a ticket.
I mean,
you
could.
Like, if I could get plugged in, I will go, but I'm not buying a ticket.
I'm not even gonna lie, my nerd like hip hop like self is very interested in what that all Canadian All Stars event is gonna be
For OVO Fest?
Yeah, like who's he gonna bring it? Like, is it gonna be like all the Canadian rappers and stuff? I don't know. Someone
Honestly,
like me, I'm interested in that and what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, I mean, History is a great venue as well, so that will be good. Speaking of OVO Fest, okay, listen. I'm going to speak for, I've been to OVO Fest 3 times in my life, okay? First time when I was 16, another time when I think I was like 18, and then another time in 2019. So however the fuck I was only 20, what was I in 2019? How long ago was that? 3 years? 23? Okay, whatever. Point is, I've been to OVO Fest 3 times, okay? In 2019, I went, someone's calling me, sorry. That was really
You have to answer.
Yeah,
I have to answer.
Yes, that's the rule. You have to answer it.
I don't know who it is.
Answer it on
It's
speaker.
Zoe from the Relentless Diaries.
Hello?
FedEx International Express will inform you for the last time that you have a parcel that has been delivered.
No.
I love that happened. We're not editing that out. That was great.
Imagine if that was like the debt collectors. Like, yeah, you haven't paid your Visa card in 6 months.
Your results are in. You got it, so.
Your results are
no
in.
traveling for you.
Anyway, where was I again? Okay, yeah. I've been to OVO Fest 3 times, right? 2012, 2014, 2019, okay? In 2019, I went with Cam, one of my best friends. We paid $500 for 2 days. It was a 2-day pass. It was the Millennium Tour and the Drake and Friends, the Sunday, Monday, right? We think we paid like 4 something, like high 4s.
And that's still a lot of money.
For a concert.
For 2 days?
That's a
For
lot
2-day
of money.
pass? I don't think so.
I think people often in this generation forget the value of $1. $500
It was like four- it was like four something.
lot of money.
It was like 4 something.
Especially for a concert.
But it
Even
was
for
2 days.
That's a lot of money, Zoe.
I don't think so. For a 2-day show, I don't think that's bad.
Compare it to other things.
What else am I comparing it to?
That's like half of some people's rent.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. But anyways, continue.
Anyways, point is, that's how much I paid 3 years ago, right? For a 2-day pass. That means I got access 2 days. I saw the Millennium Tour. It was B2K, Mario, who was it? Lloyd, all them. Was Lloyd there? Yeah, Lloyd was there. Drake brought out Lil Baby, Chris Brown. Like, it was that big show, right?
That one, yeah.
So take me now. I'm thinking, listen, I've been to OVO Fest 3 times. I've got tickets 3 times. I got this in the bag. No worries. You know what I'm saying? Drake announced that it's going to be a Young Money reunion. So we got Nicki coming, Wayne coming, and probably some surprise guests. Okay, cool.
Is Tyga coming?
He better.
I don't know. Maybe.
I tweeted out.
Tyga was there in 2019, so I feel like he
interested.
might come back.
People need to put some respect on Tyga's name.
Bro.
He is very underrated in the scope of the run that he had in the
Legendary.
early mixtape days when we were
Legendary.
still in high school is very underrated.
Yo, one of my good friends, Soraya, she has an argument to
I've said this on the podcast. Yeah, you should call her.
I should call her.
Because
she has an argument to this day that Tyga is one of the best rappers of all time.
See,
That
I
is
wouldn't
her
say
Let
that.
me call her right now.
I would say that Tyga
Hold on, wait.
is way more impactful than people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His
Believe.
influence?
Can you hear
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, we got you.
Let's see if she'll answer. She always answers my calls, so if she doesn't answer, that means she'll call me back soon. Or she's probably doing a showing.
She's a real estate agent?
Maybe.
No, I'm saying, is she a real estate agent?
Maybe.
Put
I
her
don't know.
business out on a pod then.
Exactly.
Why? What's wrong with saying someone's occupation? I was just gonna say that because all the baddies are real estate agents. There's like
my
3
God.
jobs. There's like 2
Okay,
or 3 jobs
anyways.
that the baddies get to like be professional. They're real estate agents. They're nurses. and their dental assistants. Think of all the baddies you know. Yes, all of the baddies on Instagram.
Hairstylists there's more baddie hairstylists.
Yeah, but that's regular, like the lash techs and the hairstylists. Yeah, okay. I don't count that. I just mean like corporate jobs, the real estate agents and the nurses and the dental assistants. Think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Young Money reunions announced, whatever. Tickets go. Drake posts on his Instagram, OVO Fest, woo woo. Tickets go live on Friday. I said, all right, guys, you know what it is. I'm getting tickets for Mans. I'm gonna be online. I work from home. I'm gonna be online. I'm gonna join the queue. I got this. I got tickets all the time. We're gonna be good. All right. I signed into Ticketmaster. I linked my credit cards in, 2 credit cards in case, gotta have backups.
That's
smart.
My
2 credit cards in. I'm sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ready.
Geez.
Log in at 9:30. I'm waiting. The countdown ticker's going. It's going. Cool. 9:50 hits. Soon as 9:50 hits, I watch the clock turn to 9:50. It's at join queue. What do I do? Join queue. Boom. Join queue. 2,000 plus people ahead of you. As soon as I joined the fucking queue at 9:50, I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, this might be like a glitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a purple bar that's like slowly moving across the screen. This purple like circle that's just like going. At 10, I take it in. It's 10:10 now. I'm still not in the fucking like purchasing room, whatever it's called. 10:10, a little pop-up comes up and it goes, there's a high demand for these tickets. Limited quantity is available now. I'm like, okay, cool. My purple bar is slowly going across the screen. 10:25 hits. Another pop-up comes up. There's extremely limited quality.
Extreme.
Due to high demand. Only platinum tickets left. And I said, what the fuck is only platinum? I'm not paying attention, by the way. My mom was like, yo, you're going to get tickets. It's fine. I get into the fucking the purchasing area at 10:32. Get in at 10:32. The first thing I see is lawn for $897. I haven't closed the tab so fucking quick. All my friends like, what's happening? Are you in? How much? I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter how much it is. Because all I saw was lawn, $897, and I closed the tab. That's it. And Ticketmaster has the nerve to fucking send me email every day to say, hey, Drake tickets are still in your reach. Come purchase now. Fuck you. I am not purchasing that.
For $800.
Lawn to sit on the fucking grass? I'm not purchasing that. So, I don't know what's going to happen. I have hopes that I'll end up there.
I think...
I might buy a last minute ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping maybe a scalper might give me... I don't know. We'll see.
That's what you're going to do? You're going to buy? You're going to spend your own money, go into your own pocket?
I wanted to go into my own pocket the first time.
Okay.
So, we'll see if I can maybe... how like last minute they just drop the prices because no one's buying?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that happens.
$800 for the lawn is crazy.
That's psychotic.
$800 for front row is crazy.
I went to the first OVO Fest, and I think we sat in the 200s, and I think I spent less than $350 for both tickets.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's gentrification, I feel like.
And you know what it is? It's the fucking Barbs.
Yeah.
Like, people were tweeting like, yo, I'm in line fighting 2,000 plus Barbs to see the Young Money reunion. It's literally the Barbs. When you went on Twitter to like search the OVO Fest hashtag, it was all like, can't wait to see you, Nikki. Coming for you, Nikki. Barb Nation, unicorn, star, pink heart. And it's like, bro, I love Nicki Minaj. I am a Nicki fan. I think she's an amazing rapper, an amazing artist. I fucking love Nicki Minaj, but I do not identify with that group. I can't.
Those were the expressions and concerns of Zoe.
Yeah, I don't.
That was not me.
I don't think any of that either.
Barbs, do not. I am not involved.
I don't.
Is this camera on me? I am not involved.
Yo, but
she said that. I didn't say that.
I don't know what the fuck Zoe be talking about.
So are you a Barb?
Know.
Am I a Nicki fan? Pull up in a Sri Lanka. What? Barbs, that wasn't me. So don't attack me. Don't get my account shut down. Don't do none of that. It wasn't me. I love you
Pull
guys.
up at this shit like...
I love you. If you guys don't get that reference, you have not been on TikTok.
Yeah. Catch up if you don't know.
If you don't get that reference, you haven't been on TikTok and you might not even be a real Nicki fan because all Nicki fans know that fucking reference. But my point is, yo, listen, there's nothing wrong. Like, I don't have nothing against the Barbs.
He better not.
Yeah. I want this podcast to continue.
If you like your social media, if you like your social media accounts, you better not.
I will say I love Nicki Minaj. I think Nicki Minaj is an amazing artist. I think she's great. She's broke boundaries. I love Nicki. But some people, like, I can't, like, the Barbs, they're just, it's overwhelming sometimes. Like, even when she was where was she? In Europe? And they were, like, swarming her. London. It's like, yo.
She was bodying her.
Like, she was literally, she was bodying. But it's like, yo, like, calm down. Like, if you are a fan of this woman, let her fucking breathe. Let her walk through the crowd.
They're not thinking straight.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, I'm not dissing, but I personally cannot identify with them because I would never act that way. And I love Nicki Minaj, but I would never run across the street, invade her personal space, and record and have her push me in the back and then post it on fucking TikTok.
But do you know how much bread that one day is gonna make? How much capacity is Budweiser?
Not huge.
It's about 16,000.
If the cheapest tickets are 800,
that's resale.
Oh, okay. So
how much? Do you know what the original price was?
Yeah. So what I heard was my boy got in while original tickets were still available, and he said he bought, I think, level 300 for like 185.
Oh,
actually, I did hear that. I knew some people that spent 180 per ticket.
Yeah,
and they are like really big diehard Drake fans and really want to go to the show, and they're not. They're selling both their tickets.
Why?
They're flipping
rent money.
They're flipping them.
2 OVO tickets is rent money right now.
But
like,
are
this
people
is
genuinely paying that? Alive. Are people like genuinely paying like $800 for this shit?
I know people have already gotten rid of theirs. Yeah.
I believe it. I 100%.
This is the time we live in.
My thing is, like, to me, it's like, I don't care for the whole reselling game. If I'm going to buy a ticket, I want to fucking go. If I'm going to buy a pair of shoes because I want to fucking own them, I want to wear them. I don't care to buy something and flip it. That's not me.
It depends how bad you want it, though.
To me, it's like, yo, like...
Because if you didn't really want to... Like, if you want to go, but you don't want to go that bad, I can see why you would flip it. It makes the most sense.
Yeah, but I'm not buying with, like, I don't want to go to the show at all, but I'm going to buy with intention to flip it. I don't care to do that.
It's the reselling game. That whole story just gave me PTSD of... If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see every time I post the copious amounts of times that I get my hopes up for these sneaker raffles and lose every single time. At this point, I might as well invest in a bot. And I'm not going to because they cost like $1,000.
But think about always getting tickets or always getting shoes if you have a bot.
But that's
crazy,
a business, though. But that's
crazy.
It's a business if you have that.
Bro, Foot Locker needs to fix... Like, how have you guys not fixed that yet? It's been years, bro.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at this little white kid with 70 pairs of Air Force Ones in his crib, and no one could get any.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Have I ever told you, like, my Kanye West Yeezus tour story?
No.
So just, like, when you're talking about concert tickets and, like, how much shit costs, I just remember being in high school and the Yeezus tour was coming to Toronto. And...
yeah. Wait, you were in high school? No way, because I was in high school.
We're like a year apart.
I thought we were 2 years apart.
No, just a year.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue.
So, Yeezus tour. I was in high school, and I remember it was supposed to be one like month in like Kanye fashion. He canceled, like he just canceled Rolling Loud, and it got rescheduled to December or something like that. And I think it was the last stop on the tour, and I had platinum seats for that first night, and that was the most, I think at that point in my life, that was the most money I'd spent on something. Like, I had spent like $300, I think, of my own money.
Really?
Yeah.
My Kanye tickets were ridiculously cheap, and we were close. I was surprised, because I remember I was in grade 11, I went with 3 of my friends, because we were all like, yo, that's so fucking cheap, we should all buy tickets. And all 4 of us went, and I think we paid like $120 each, and we were in the 100 section, like right on the side. And we could see like behind the stage and the front of the stage. So we saw when Drake was preparing to come out. So we knew Drake was coming. That's why we started screaming. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then Drake came out.
But here's the thing, right? Drake came out on the second night.
Yes.
I went to the first night, right? And I was on the floor, like where you could kind of like go up to the stage and everything. And I remember I was in a relationship at the time. And I went with my boy who was very like, I don't know, just trying to get at every shorty. And I'll never fucking forget this in my life, bro. We were in the Air Canada Center at the time, and some shorty just walked up to my friend and was like, hey, can you guys buy some drinks? And we were 18 at the time, but we had fake IDs and we were and I wasn't thinking. Kendrick Lamar was opening. I can hear Money Trees in the background. I'm 2 4 Locos in. It's high school. You know, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm having a great time. I would have told her to
find God.
I wanted to tell her to find God, but I was, you know, my boy was, yeah, for sure. We go in a line to get drinks, and he's talking there, chatting her up. I'm watching Kendrick on the screen. Fuck, this is going to be lit. You know, I can't wait to see Kanye. We get to the front of the line, and my boy looks at me, and he's like, yo, bro, your fake ID, like, looks a little better than mine. Why don't you know, try and get the drinks? He said that in front of the people? He said that in front of the girl, but not, like, to the people. Oh, okay. So then I'm like, fuck, okay, like, let me go handle this. It's worked before. I used it at LCBO. So I go, I look at my ID, who's my brother, who's about 7 years older than me and a lot darker. So looking at my ID, look at me. This is your ID? Yeah, it's my ID. All right, are you sure? Yeah. Another person in a different colored jacket comes out, and they're looking at it, they're looking at me, is this your ID? This is you in here. And I'm like, yeah, bro, this is my ID. Like, I'm like standing 10 toes on it. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like drunk and like confident at this. I'm like, yeah. And then the red jacket comes. It was like orange, yellow, and now it's the red jacket. All the jackets are surrounded. It's a scene. People don't give a fuck about buying drinks anymore. We're the entertainment right now. And I'll never forget this old, very like Uncle Ruckus looking black guy that like kind of had my ID and was like, yo, like right now is the time where you say that this is not your ID because it'll go farther than you getting drinks right now. And I'm like, all right, bro, it's not my ID. I don't even like this girl. I have a girlfriend. Please, like, just let it go. And like, he's like, yo, bro, like, you can't. And then my boy is realizing the situation he created, and he's like, bro, just let me leave and like let him, because I wanted to see the show way more than he did, you know?
Wait, they kicked you out?
And they kicked us out of the show.
Fuck off.
They kicked us out of the show. And like the thing is too, this was like right at the time.
Wait, so you couldn't get to see the show at all?
I didn't get to see the Yeezus show that night, and then because my friend felt so fucking bad about the whole situation, he like called my girl and they went and bought tickets for the night after. So I did end up seeing Drake. I was in the 300s though, and I could see him preparing to get on stage from above. But I remember doing like some shit to get the money for those tickets too, and it was one of the most upset.
Selling dick?
Yeah, I was
selling ass just to get kicked out for a random shorty.
I don't know. I just remember getting kicked out and it being like raining in like sleet. It was awful weather.
It was winter.
I was the most upset I've ever been, bro. Like up until that point, like getting kicked out of the Kanye show, but I did get to see the one after.
See, I was never that keen when I was young. Like, I never wanted a fake ID. Like, I never
had a fake ID.
Me neither, but I only had it just cause. You know?
I never tried to use it in like LCBO. Like, that was brave. I used it in like the club. The bouncers don't fucking care. In the club, I got into every club with my fake ID, bars, fake ID, but like I never used it at LCBO because I was like, I feel like they're gonna know. Like, it's bright in the store.
Were any of you supposed to go to the weekend concert that never happened?
No.
That sounded heartbeaking, man.
Wasn't it canceled like half an hour before the actual show?
People were lining up.
People were in line?
Yeah. People were there. People were downtown, ready to go, no phones working, lined up. So how did it get around? Was it just word of mouth?
I think like...
No, they announced it.
But how? How?
You think it was
no one's phone worked. Someone was at the front, like, everybody.
With a megaphone?
Excuse me, everybody, please. The concert is over. Please head back to your yard.
Yo, you imagine the like collective crowd reaction to
mob. No, they probably mobbed, bro.
Well, the thing is, because when Chris Brown and Trey Songz was to come here in 2014, 2015, they had a show, Chris Brown and Trey Songz. And I remember I had tickets, like 100 level. I was close as fuck. Me and my girl were going. It was about to be lit. We were in class because we had class in the morning. Yeah. And then we were going to like go to my place, change, drink, and then go to the show. We're giddy. Oh, the day's here. We're giddy. We're amped. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown's coming. We're about to like see our baby boo for the first time. He's coming to Canada. We're excited. Trey Songz is posting in his winter jacket in the snow about touchdown in Toronto. We're giddy.
Oh, I remember what happened. Right? Yeah, I remember this.
So we're like, yo, it's happening, bitch. We're texting in class, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, my girl texts like, yo, the show's canceled. I said, what are you fucking talking about? The show is canceled. What show? She's like, the Chris Brown show tonight. I was like, it's not canceled. She's like, I'm like, bro, Trey Songz just posted like in a fucking like Canada Goose that he's here. She's like, no, bitch, it's canceled. Go look. And I went on Twitter and it was a huge thing that Chris Brown was not let inside the country. So they had to cancel the fucking show. And they gave us like, I would say a good amount of hours notice. Like I was still at school when they canceled it. So I can only imagine being outside the fucking arena and hearing that the show that you just paid for is canceled.
Do you remember like Drake and Chris Brown were beefing at the time, so they thought like Drake.
Oh yeah, they thought Drake was the reason why Chris Brown.
I really think about that though, because he says shit, and even in his songs where it's like, oh, you know, they'll offer me border clearance or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Drake
Security
does have that
clearance.
phone call because Chris Brown eventually came
I mean,
for OVO Fest.
Yeah, but I don't think Drake like called border like, yo, don't let the.
You don't think so? You don't think he has that kind of pull?
I think he does, but I mean, we did a whole segment about how petty Drake is, but I don't think that he would.
Did well. But
I don't think Drake would actually like call like Canada Border Services.
No, remember when DaBaby got in and DaBaby was kind of like, yeah, I needed to talk to Drake to be able to get in.
I mean,
I think
probably
he does.
knows, but I think Drake probably knows who to call. But
Absolutely.
I don't think Drake can make the call. Like Drake can't tell the border, don't let him in. But Drake knows who to talk to that can convince the border to let someone in.
You don't think though that phone call and the person that's going, okay, let Drake have what he wants, isn't a guy that's like, okay, but you need to come to my little daughter's birthday party and sing one dance. Like don't you think there's some sort of a favor exchange like going on there? Something like that's taking place. If you're getting people,
you heard of
criminals into the
in my
country.
city, man. I keep their pockets greased up. I believe
for
it
sure. But I feel like when it comes to like him, like that's because like he throws crazy events and like you know what I'm saying, like he be blocking off the roads like that. Like obviously, police are not going to shut down a fucking Drake party. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Drake is calling border services, yo, don't let this nigga inside the country. I don't think
I love the idea of it.
I think he has enough pull to maybe help someone get in the country, but I don't think he can like close the border off to mans. I don't think that's happening.
Sorry, Aubrey said you can't come in. It's not up to me, bro. It's above me.
Can you imagine?
So you got off like, hold up.
Well, what's his name? Pusha T said he's banned.
From Canada?
Yeah, he said he's banned from the whole country.
That's not a Drake thing. That is because he has sold 50 million tons of cocaine.
That is true.
And they
as
don't
well.
want your cocaine hands in this country.
Yeah, I don't think Drake's doing all that. But what I will say, no, he's not.
I don't know.
He's not. But he definitely has like a crazy amount of pull here. Like it's not even funny. We know that. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Especially when you're half a billy up, you can make some things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably more than half a billy. Like that man has a lot of money.
Those steak checks.
That too.
Steak needs to give me a deal.
Why?
Steak, if you're hearing this,
you're gonna do $30
give
million
me $1, man.
roulettes.
You don't even have enough to bet for steak.
They give you money. They give you money.
Who gives you money?
Steak.
How do you know that?
That's how these things work.
I literally had to write like a deep dive on this for like the place I work. They give you
money to bet.
Give you millions of dollars to bet.
You're not betting your own money. You're betting the money that they gave you.
So Drake's not betting millions? His millions?
No, he's betting millions, but he's betting the millions that they gave him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like if you lose, you're still upset because you lost money, but you
That's
didn't
true.
lose money out of your own account.
If you started every episode by doing a roulette spin on steak and like everyone got
Steak is giving
best
bags.
believe they would give you a bag.
Steak is giving big bag. And the bag that they're probably giving Drake is insane for him to like put them in his bio and do all that type. Like probably 7 figures at least.
Well, Aiden Ross gets $2 million a month from it, and he's like way than
That's
Drake.
what I'm saying. 7 figures at least.
Him and Academic said that the deal is probably worth 100 M's.
Yeah, I'm saying
with him and Steak,
7, 8, possibly
100 M's is
$100 million.
that's 8 figures, is it not?
Yeah.
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 I'm sure it's an 8-figure deal. Whatever Steak has for.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Isn't it 9? 8?
No, it's 8.
Or no, it might be 9.
It's 9.
No, it's 9.
Okay.
It's 9.
When I get paid, my checks be looking like phone.
7 figures. 7 figures is $1 million. 7 figures is $1 million.
People are gonna eat us up.
So then 10 million is 8, and 100 million is 9.
100 million is 9. Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy fuck.
I wasn't good at math.
We're podcasters. We're entertainers. We're not.
We all sat here. We're all like 8, 9, 9, 8, 9.
Confidently, yeah, it's 8.
Yeah, it's 8. No, it's 9. 9. It's 9. That was dumb. Anyways, moving on. My foot is hot. I'm going outside. I am, out with the girls. We out here partying. And, there's an influx of BBLs in the city. We've talked about it. It is what it is. I don't care. Do your body. The only time I am going to get a little like, what the fuck, is when girls with BBLs just start wearing whatever the fuck they think that they can wear. Just because they have a fat ass. I'm not hating. It's just like, okay, where, like, how are we as a society? How
it's are society we, issues though?
This is a society issue.
BBL fashion?
It's a society issue.
Messing
because
up your day that much?
It's like, we're letting this girl into the restaurant in a pair of Nike volleyball shorts and strap heels and a Skims bralette.
Who's going to tell her not to go in? Not me.
Someone needs to stop her, though. This is a fine dining establishment.
And
why the fuck is she in Nike shorts, volleyball shorts up to her pum-pum crease and a Skims bra with strappy heels? Something has to give. We as a society have to stop this BBL fashion. It is getting insane. The girls look nuts. These fake Versace lounge sets, whoa. If I can see the tag through your ass crack and it says made in China, that is not the real set. I know it's not. Stop wearing it outside. We look nuts as a society having you in the party in bra and panty and you think you look good just because your ass is fat. We cannot allow these women to continue to do this. It is getting insane. I shouldn't, that is, what?
And you think it's the BBL's fault?
It's 100%, come on, Clyde. It's 100% the BBL.
But I also, see girls that don't have BBLs wearing, some sort of, lingerie corset top with tearaway track pants and a pair of Air Maxes.
That was psycho.
I think the fashion
That's
game
different.
is
That's
fucked
psychotic
up.
Rihanna had you guys wearing Adidas track pants and heels.
Rihanna did that?
Yeah. You don't remember that phase when Rihanna was wearing track pants and heels?
I hated that phase. I never took part in it.
The lace
corset.
It was
Adidas, it was Adidas track. It was the, what do you guys call it? The bodysuit
corset
with the Adidas track pants
and
heels.
That was a psychotic trend. I never.
That was a crazy era, yeah.
Bro, the tearaway pants with lingerie bodysuit was fucking insane.
And a pair of Jordans.
Are you bitches nuts?
I think the heels is worse.
Bro, Adidas
track pants
soccer
and heels.
pants.
Yeah, you're right.
With a lace bodysuit and heels, you are on crack. I'm telling you, the trends need to stop because I'm getting pissed.
I feel that, but I feel it for the guys
We
as well.
need to be independent women.
I feel it for the guys as well. Bring back the days of hoodmans wearing Toronto Blue Jays fitteds and True Religions and foam posits. Stop buying up all the designer everything everywhere because the common folk that like a one nice little Dior shoes, you can't get them anywhere.
Soraya
all the
called
hood
me back.
niggas are buying designer now, and it's fucking.
Wait. Soraya called me back. Should I call her back?
Yeah.
About the Tiger situation.
Because when did that change?
I want to hear her case.
Hoodmans need to stay hoodmans. We're your XXL.
Hey, just so you know that this is Zoe calling from the Relentless Diaries. Are you okay to continue this conversation?
Oh God, she's on her podcast.
You're on air. You can say no. It's a very simple question. It's not invasive.
Okay.
Promise.
Yeah.
You need to give us a quick argument, your argument, on why you feel that Tyga is the greatest rapper of all time.
Oh my God. Okay, Tyga. Did you hear the question? Tyga is highly influential.
Okay. Yep.
Agreed.
Continue.
You called me at the worst time. Okay, every single summer or every single year, he has had a top banger, but nobody gives him credit for it. He made Kylie Jenner relevant. He taught her how to sell black culture back to black women, which is what made her so popular, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And what else, Cam? What else do I tell you? I'm with Cam.
Yeah. I brought you up because
every time
we were talking about the Young Money reunion, and then Clyde was like, "Do you think Tyga's coming?" I'm like, Soraya thinks that.
No, he better. What do you mean? First of all, Rack City. What else?
I'm like, Soraya's gonna prep a Google Slides presentation as to why Tyga.
I can put it together. Hold on. One sec. What are his big songs again? What's the other
Rack
one that
City,
came out
Taste, and
Rack City, Taste, Faded. There's more.
There's way more.
Still got it featuring Drake. There's so much more. Make It Nasty.
Ooh, Tyga's got hits.
Yeah.
Tyga has hits,
Hookah?
bro.
Hookah. He has Hookah. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Girls Have Fun. I liked that one personally.
Yeah. What was the song with him and Chris Brown?
The song with him and Chris Brown.
Oh yeah, Ayo.
Ayo.
I think I was talking about Ayo.
He's not in Deuces.
He's on Deuces.
Yeah,
he is. He's on Deuces.
Yeah, he's in Deuces.
There's a version on
He has a
Deuces.
verse.
He's on the original.
No, but what's that song? Yeah, no, it was Holla at Me. I was talking about Holla at
These are
Me.
like new songs.
Yo, he's influential in that sense too. The snapback wave was mostly Tyga.
The Tisas.
so?
Yes.
Tyga and Wiz Khalifa.
Tisa snapbacks specifically, everyone was rocking Tisas because of Tyga.
And because of Big Sean though too.
And Big Sean,
And
but
Big
mainly
Sean.
Tyga.
Yeah.
And Big Sean with the Goodwood for sure.
But Tyga was in that too. The fair, like the Last King's Goodwood
What
was
an
Tyga.
era, man. What an era.
Oh God.
It was a good
Okay,
time.
sir. I think
Wiz
bye.
Tyga and Big Sean had that couple years in a chokehold.
I lived with
Yeah.
the whites then. They
Yo,
definitely owned the moment.
My favorite outfit to wear for Civvies Day at school in like grade 10 was camel pants with the chucks.
Explain what Civvies Day is.
Oh,
We might not know what
for
Civvies
you
Day
guys
is.
who are not from, is it a Canada thing? Or
Is
I don't
it
know
that
if it's a
for-
Canada
is that
thing.
more of
Civvies
a
Day?
concept?
No, yeah, it is. Some schools don't.
Set.
Yeah.
Civvies Day is when you go to a Catholic school and you're allowed to wear your normal clothes for that day. Some schools make you pay, which is actually wild now that I think about it.
Yeah, to
you're paying
pay?
$1 or $2
To wear
do
your
that,
regular
to wear your
clothes?
regular clothes. So Civvies Days, you just wear your regular clothes. So especially in the younger years, like grade 9, grade 10, you take Civvies Day very seriously.
'Cause the one time you
like
show your drip.
You're bringing your drip. So I was wearing my chucks with my high socks, with the camel shorts, with the varsity jacket, with the Pittsburgh snapback, with the Goodwood, with the Shambhala beads. Oh my God, that was killing them. Or I was wearing my red flannel with the vest, with the
vest on top of the flannel.
You don't remember that?
That was
the
my Civvies
flannel on
go-to.
top of the vest.
Was the
That
flannel.
Wait,
was
flannel on top of,
drip.
or vest on top of the
No,
flannel?
the vest on top of the flannel.
Yeah.
That was
Like a puffy dress, like a
drip.
puffy vest.
No, like the sweater, like the like. Oh, I
No,
don't even know
yeah,
how
I'm
to
talking about like the black, like a black vest,
Oh,
What do you mean by black?
like a winter type vest.
Oh,
But
like
you
a
know,
North
like the
Face.
flat ones.
Like a North Face puffy vest.
but
Yeah,
that era
almost,
was
but
also
not
the sweater
them.
vest with the hoodies. You remember those?
I
though?
remember
that
those,
was
the
my-
sleeveless ones. But I'm talking about the flannel with the vest, with cargo pants, with the chucks, with the Tisa snapback, with the fake glasses. Oh my God! With the G-Shock. Oh, you had all the girls, bro. The G-Shock was the icing on the cake.
That's because also new boys in like jerking era. Like the G-Shock. If he had a G-Shock, he was like up
Can we talk about
with the
though,
JanSport bag?
with the JanSport
'cause
bag.
we talk about crazy eras of fashion. The
Yeah.
era for men's like hip hop, like kind of fashion and everything. Right before the new boys skinny jeans was quite possibly the worst era of fashion ever.
Yeah.
Like baggy jeans, like
Oh,
2006
like
to
early
09.
2000s.
Yes, not early 2000s, 2005 until this. Like,
When Jay-Z said we're off.
Yes, yeah.
jerseys, and they were wearing button-ups with ties with big baggy jeans.
you had to get in the club with a Le Chateau fit. Like it was,
Oh,
It was
Jesus.
bad.
terrible. That was the
Yeah.
worst era of fashion.
And now we're letting girls with fucking BBLs wear thongs in Harbor 60, bro. This shit is a fucking epidemic.
But that is
The
not
BBL
just on
girls
them.
need to
That is
stop.
on the whole realm of like that whole world, the quote unquote Harbor 60 world.
Okay, I
and
just,
you
first
know
of
what
all,
world that is because you have one foot in that world.
I do not.
The
you
Harbor
do.
60 world it's a different world. It's a world that we are not a part of.
First of all,
You have
Couldn't tell you
dip
what
your-
goes on.
You dip your toe into that world.
for people who don't know what Harbor 60 is, Harbor 60 is this like 5-star upscale steakhouse that's located in Toronto, right off the highway.
Where all of the escorts and Instagram models and hoodmans and scammers and cappers and athletes and celebrities go. So do with that what you will. You already know what type of vibes is going on in there.
I don't think it's not that. I've only been in very calm settings. I have heard stories where it gets a little interesting in there, but I've been about like maybe like 4 or 5 times, and it's been calm when I'm there. But
for people out of town, picture like Nobu or Tao or what's the Philippe something.
Would you compare it to Nobu?
No, but like in the city, that's like
Salt Bay.
If someone was like, "Yo, where's a fancy place I should go?" They
That
would
like
say
where
that.
the niggas be though.
That they would
It's
say
Harbor
that.
60, yeah.
Harbor 60 and STK.
STK not so much anymore.
Not Cactus Club.
I have never been
No.
to
For
the
either of
niggas?
those places.
The thing is like, my thing is just like, yeah, like we just can't have these girl like, yo, girl, wear your BBL, wear your Fashion Nova jeans, wear your tight little dress, but it's like, yo, we can't have you out here just wearing like it's nuts. As a society, we look nuts.
I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon.
If
Until
anything, it might get
someone
worse, yeah.
until someone that those girls look up to changes it, like Ari or Jada Wada or someone.
Until the BBL trend finally goes to hell,
I think it's starting to though.
I'm-
It's slowly starting to go away.
I
I'm seeing
personally
girls-
cannot wait.
I'm seeing girls that I know like, and I'm seeing them again. I'm like, wait, you had a BBL and how is it gone now? I'm seeing girls taking out their BBLs.
I can't wait, bro.
Kardashians took out their BBLs, but I've seen it in real life now too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think it's slowly starting to end.
I cannot wait. Cause it's like, bro, like why are we doing this? I already talked about this before, but it's like, bro, like, I just cannot. I cannot.
Hey man, if you have a BBL, I will appreciate it.
Nothing's wrong. Of course you will.
If
Nothing's
the bunda,
wrong with
if the
it.
bunda is bundaing,
Nothing's
I
wrong
am
with it at
all
all.
for it.
I just think it's like there's just like we talked about this before. There's just so much pressure, and then there's like the unrealistic standards, and there's like girls getting their body done, and then selling fucking workout
Fit
programs,
tees
and it's like, all right, man. Enough is enough. When are we as a society going to put this to end? I blame you niggas. You niggas need to stop.
Definitely not our fault. This is not
Need
something
to
you put
stop
on.
fault.
Absolutely not.
glorifying
So it's
women with BBLs. Because if y'all weren't glorifying the women with the BBLs, other women wouldn't feel the need to get them.
so it's our fault that girls are going to basements in the Bronx and getting illegal ass shots. It's my fault in Toronto that the girls in the Dominican Republic are going to their doctors and getting BBLs. That's what you're trying to say.
I just think
Niggas
that
are making you do that.
There's no winning when man's like the skinny girls say, "Oh, it's your fault." Now everybody's
Talk to
starving
him.
themselves.
Talk to
Now
him.
man's like the BBLs. Oh, it's your fault. Everybody's getting BBLs. Like, how do you win that?
You can't start just stop putting BBL women on a pedestal.
I don't think we do as much as like
don't.
women do. I think women
I'm being
glorify it
devil's
a lot.
advocate.
Yeah,
first of all.
because you know
I'm
what's
literally-
crazy?
Because
Because
women look at it like, oh, we can get out the hood with a BBL, you know? Like, I don't think
'cause
that's
they
men
do.
that's projecting that.
And then also, in general, most men will say they prefer someone to be natural.
I'm just being a shit disturber.
Yeah. So, and then you get killed if you try to say, yo, I like when girls' bodies are just natural.
So now you're telling people what they can do with their bodies, and now that I have a BBL, you're gonna tell me that I didn't get this for you.
Yeah, so do we need to stop, or is it you didn't get this for me, you did it for yourself? Like, it can't be both. You know?
Nah, I agree with you.
Like, the victimization is insane. Because I've had that argument with girls when girls say, with the makeup argument. I'm like, yo, nobody's telling you to do that. Like, you're doing that for yourself. But like, yeah, but you guys like da-da-da. But it's like, okay, if you all collectively just stopped wearing makeup, we're not gonna stop talking to y'all. Like, you just have to adjust. Yeah, so it's not, so you can't say it's because of us. These are choices that you people as grown people are making. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to
it's
do.
society. It's society.
No.
Because Ari, the real Kyle's sister, can wear a thong and a t-shirt to the club, and every nigga's liking her pics, tongue emojis, blah, blah. Then the next BBL goes in and be like, oh my God, Ari wore a thong and a Versace t-shirt to the club. I need to wear a G-string
But so
and
why are you
a Balenciaga
why are you
t-shirt.
guys comparing yourselves to other people's lives?
I don't,
Just
but a
have
lot
your
of
own
women
path.
do. A lot of women do. BBL fashion needs to stop.
Yes, and Hoodman designer fashion needs to stop as well.
What is Hoodman designer fashion?
I told you, just head to toe designer everything for no reason.
Now you can't have side bags.
The
in the
Gucci
club.
shoes,
It's the worst.
Gucci pants, Gucci shirt, Gucci glasses, Gucci ski mask, Gucci wallet, Gucci side bag. Why?
Gucci ski mask is hilarious.
Why?
It's very dumb.
And you know they wear the Gucci ski mask.
Gucci ski mask is very dumb.
It's like half Hoodman designer fashion and half African scammer fashion.
What the fuck is African scammer fashion?
You know what it
know
is.
what African
you know what
scammer
it is,
fashion
Zoe.
is.
Come on now.
You know what that is. You know, you can
You know the
see them.
silk button-ups with the chains
The,
all over
the
it?
silk Versace head to toe thong slippers with the no socks, ashy ankles, like come on, you know the scammers, the African scammers.
I'm screaming.
They're 37 and they say they're 21.
Oh my God.
Come on, you know the vibes. And you guys definitely know the vibes because when you guys are all shaking your keisters on those yachts,
Who is you
they're the
guys?
ones in the background that you guys don't show.
Who is you guys?
The girls,
Not me.
as you would say. There's no way that you guys are always on these yachts. I'm starting to see them revolt.
This guy's a menace, bro. Holy shit.
Stop, fuck you. Say it again. No.
Nah, that's it. I've been seeing the men revolt now because now they want to be in the videos.
Yo. No, we need to say-
The African scammers are getting tired of you guys acting like you were the ones funding this yacht with 17 bottles of 1942.
Okay.
They want to get in.
The girls.
No, he did. Yo, we're not sliding past that. We're not going past that.
Those are the ones doing it.
Say it again, or we're ending it.
The girls. GWORLS.
No, hold on. Fuck you, bro.
And I feel like that's a specific type of person, you know? They're their own demographic. So are you okay? We're gonna give Zoe a little laugh break because
Goodness.
she's over there dying. Like she can't breathe.
I'm sorry. No, we're leaving all this in. If this is cut out, I'm never coming back.
So Tresor with the 30-point half.
This is the most genuine.
Yo.
I'm sorry. Yo.
Tresor with
Dying for like 2 minutes, bro.
First of all, let's take it back
bro.
like
Holy
let's take it back
smokes.
like 2 minutes, okay? You just let it slide so perfectly. You were like, with the girl.
He said it like we made it up.
You just said it like just so calm. And I said, who? And you realized.
No, I said it on purpose.
I know, but I don't think you realized the impact when you said it. So like, yo, this nigga just say the girl. Then you tried to blame me. You're like, yeah, whatever you be saying. The girl.
Yeah, you said that like 10 minutes ago. You just said that like 10 minutes ago.
Oh my God. Ooh.
This girl is literally like
I have tears
are leaking down
rolling
her
down
face.
my
Guys.
fucking face.
Clyde is currently not even in
Clyde's
the room.
not here because he's getting me tissue.
Like,
Because I look like a fucking psycho person.
Bretta,
Oh my God, I
like,
cannot.
stop. It
Thank
wasn't
you.
that funny.
It was very. Everyone in the studio is dying. Clearly, it was fucking funny. Just everyone can control their fucking tears like me. Oh, okay. Whew, that was a good one. All right, back to regular scheduled programming. What were we even talking about? What were we talking about?
We were talking about the African scammers on the boats.
Yes, okay.
With the girls not putting them in the videos.
Point is, yeah, I don't know what type of girls you talking about and what type of scammers and stuff, but
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I do, but it's like, bro, like that's not like that doesn't happen often.
What? Every weekend.
Oh
What do you
my
mean
God.
it doesn't happen
What kind of
often?
girls do you follow that you're seeing this shit, yo?
Zoe, stop.
Not for real.
Come on.
Not for real.
You don't see people on boats every weekend?
Not recently. Obviously 2020, summer 2021, because like all
again.
we could do. Oh, I haven't really seen much. The girls that I follow, not a lot of them have been on boats. I'm being honest. I haven't really seen a lot of girls on boats recently.
I've been seeing mad boats.
Yeah, because you follow every fucking bitch in the city.
Yeah. That is African scammer couture.
Okay,
right
I can see that.
the Versace button up
Okay, I can see that.
with no socks. They have to have no socks on.
Anyways, speaking of African scammers and rich men and all that, I saw a clip from another show or podcast or whatever. I don't know what podcast was. But it was basically, the girl didn't articulate her argument properly, but I understood what she was saying. Basically, she was saying that it's easier to date as a rich man than it is to date as a conventionally unattractive woman. And a lot of them were like, that's so false. Like, that's bullshit. Ugly women be in relationships all the time. There's so many ugly bitches wifed up, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's also fucked to say. But my point is, I agree with her. As a rich man, you've said this on the podcast before. As a rich man, you think you can fuck almost any woman you want to, or pull almost any woman you want to. A lot of women would put looks aside if a man is rich, right? A lot of men are not going, like, you can't be an conventionally unattractive woman and pull any man you want to. Yeah. Usually, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't understand why there's such pushback into what that girl said, because what she said to me is very true.
Yeah, well,
go ahead.
But like, I don't get it. What's the argument? Are people is she trying to say, oh, that's wrong?
No, the guys were saying like, no, that's not true.
No, but I'm saying her initial argument, for her saying that, what was
she's saying it's harder to date.
Yeah, but so what? It's harder to date if you're an ugly guy with no money than an ugly woman.
I also don't believe that, because if
think so?
No, if you're an
ugly man with no money, it's easier for them than an ugly
woman. If you're funny
and broke and ugly.
No.
I know a lot of funny broke niggas who be getting a lot of pussy and be in relationships.
But I think this is semantics though. Are we talking about dating or are we talking about like having sex? Because those are two
dating
different things. Dating, yeah. Sex, women blow us out the park. Ugly women have sex all the time. If you are an ugly man with no money, you're not having sex at all. Ever, at all.
If you're an ugly man with no money, you're not having sex at all? I don't believe that.
You have to bring what are you? You have to have.
They're bringing the comedy. They're literally laughing their way into the box. I've seen that.
Okay, but the rate that happens versus the rate that just an ugly woman with no personality will have sex, the ugly women are still winning. Because men will have sex with anything. Women have at least some sort of standards. So there's a lot of men that have no standards at all. Men have sex with crackheads, bro. So you think just a regular woman that's just unattractive can't get some, some wee-wee?
And think about the power dynamics that we talked about last time, how like no dude could like box his way to the top, Right. So like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of women that will get into like a position of power where she gets like a really big job and then she doesn't get treated the way a man who got put in that position, lots of money and social capital and stuff. So like, I think it works differently, right?
I just don't get the initial argument because of course, if a man has money, he could bag anyone because a lot of women prioritize money.
Let me find this is the clip. Let me find it. Hold on, watch.
And a lot of men prioritize looks.
Listen to what she says.
Yeah. Like, y'all have it easier because women have to be attractive. Y'all don't. You could be a 2 out of 10 but be rich, and now you're gonna pull some of the most attractive women ever.
So men have it easier?
When it comes to like standards and off of first look,
she really said that. She must be around certain kind of guys. She's not around the everyday.
Oh no, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Women have to look top notch to get y'all's attention. Y'all could just have money. You could be in a strip club.
That's so cap.
That is not cap.
It's not cap.
No, see, but now what she's saying, she said y'all have it easy. Just take that blanket statement. Y'all have it easier. All you have to do is have money.
Yeah.
You think it's so easy to just be rich?
But no, not the money.
If you are an unattractive woman conventionally, technically speaking, you can change your appearance. Like you said, you could get a BBL. If you're ugly with a BBL, you're still gonna get mans for 100%. You can, if you really want to go as far as facial reconstruction and whatnot. You know
how crazy that sounds?
Okay, let's take out facial reconstruction. Just get a BBL. If you could,
that
boom,
also sounds crazy.
Problem solved.
A good BBL is like $15K.
How do you know how hard it is to get rich?
Yeah, like that's why is that not the same thing?
And
like,
you know how hard it is to
money,
get
nigga.
15K for the average woman? Just get 15K and then.
Is that not easier than having 100K?
Well, it also depends on what your definition of rich is.
Exactly.
Very
and then
true.
now these days, 100K is not even rich
like,
anymore.
That's average
make
dude.
the internet tell it. 100K is not rich. Now you need at least a mil, couple mil.
Okay, no, that's excessive.
All you have to do is be rich is very
that's not what she's saying.
She said we have it easier because all we have to do is be rich. We don't need to be
yes,
good
but
looking.
you're looking at it from the all we have to do is be rich standpoint. She's saying that rich men, like if you're already rich men have it easier to date
because that's what y'all prioritize. If you guys didn't prioritize money, it wouldn't be like that.
And y'all prioritize conventionally attractive women.
Yeah, but so what's the argument? Like that's life.
But it's still easier for you to date as a rich man than it would be for a conventionally unattractive woman. Y'all have it easier in that stance.
But what I'm saying is it doesn't make sense is because you're taking the extremes of both sides. If we flipped it, it's the exact same. It's way easier for a super attractive woman to date than a broke man. Duh, of course. That's the same thing that she's saying. That argument makes no sense. That's common knowledge.
But why are those guys pushing back on it? Because what she's saying is facts.
Yeah, that's
she didn't really say it like that though.
But yeah, she didn't say it like that.
It didn't come across as rich men. She said y'all, which is kind of a blanket statement adhering to everybody.
She said y'all.
I think that's why she's getting pushback.
Because of how I think it's because of how like she brushed off like how easy it is to get rich. She's like, y'all have it easier. All you have to do is be rich. We have to be super attractive. Like being rich is so easy.
I get that part too.
But then I'm also saying you don't even really have to be super attractive. You don't. Especially depending on where you live. I guess it depends on your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you're trying to have. For instance, there's certain cities, if everyone wants to keep it a stack, there's certain cities that overall people would say the women look better than other cities, right?
Yeah, Toronto being one.
You know how people say like, a 7 in Toronto is like a 10 in Chicago, bro. Damn. From the times when I was living in Chicago and my homies and my cousins are showing me the girls that they're foaming over, I'm like, like these are who you guys are gassing? So if a girl is deemed conventionally unattractive in Toronto, if she goes to Chicago, that's not gonna happen. Now you're more attractive. Now take that same girl do you ever see that tweet where they're like, I'm a 6 in Toronto, but back in my country, I'm a 10.
Yeah.
Is that easy? Go back. If you're, say you're.
I don't know.
No.
Okay. Is that nice? Is that nice to say?
No, but it's a fact. If you're like, well, I'm going to pick a random country. Say you're like Nigerian or something.
Okay.
If people, quote unquote, see you as a 6 in Toronto, I guarantee you if that same 6, quote unquote, went to Nigeria, she's a 10.
So you're saying Toronto women are the reason rent is so high here?
Okay. Okay.
Because it's not like dope like it is in New York and Chicago, but yet the women are way better here. So I don't know.
Yeah. So it really just depends on your life and the circles you move in. I agree with what she's saying. I don't agree with how she's trying to say it. Because like, what are you talking about, bro? Obviously.
I agree with that too. But it's just like, to me, it's like I do. Yeah. Like if you're conventionally unattractive woman, you're definitely having a hard time. Even if like a conventionally unattractive woman has a harder time dating than a conventionally unattractive man, because then women go to, oh, he makes me laugh. Like a lot of women date ugly men who are hilarious.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, if you are an ugly girl but your body is booming, you will still have a man.
Yeah, but if you are
an ugly girl, then if your body's booming.
Ted, if we're just going,
we're
like
talking about what people's faces look like if you're ugly.
Yeah, people would still consider them
but
ugly.
a woman who's conventionally unattractive, who's funny, is not getting the same amount of men as a man who's unconventionally or conventionally unattractive who's funny.
Yeah, no, that's true, but that's because men prioritize looks and y'all don't prioritize looks. The same way you said we allowed BBL fashion and stuff to happen and we need to stop it. If you guys stopped prioritizing money, if society, if the women's society stopped prioritizing money, then this would not be a thing. It's that simple. Stop looking for mans with bread. Done.
That's impossible.
Problem solved.
Get you a brokey.
Why the fuck would I want to stop looking for a man with bread? That makes no sense.
Problem solved.
Why would I want to date a man who doesn't have money?
Why would I want to date a girl that doesn't have money?
Or that you don't find conventionally attractive.
Yeah, if I don't find her attractive.
But conventionally attractive means like majority by like society standards, majority of people would find this woman unattractive, not like subjectively unattractive. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
So
attractive.
So if a girl is conventionally unattractive but has money, you think she's still not gonna get men?
No.
She will.
She
will. No, but if men know that she has money, she will. Because the same way girls use guys for their bread, guys will use her for their bread. It's the same thing. It's not genuine love. There's mans that will rinse these girls' pockets. If a man knows that a girl has money, he will milk her. That's
I see
It's
a lot of women doing that more than men.
But because it doesn't happen as often, because women, even if they do have a lot of money, they're not showing you that they really have bread like that, and they're not spending it on you like how men will spend bread on women to the same rate.
Yeah, and men are naturally tricks.
So if women were tricks, the ugly girls with money would get the same amount of men easily. And then you know what would be crazy? They would call us assholes for faking liking the ugly girl with money, but they can fake like the ugly guy with money. It's crazy. It's a crazy world.
Maybe they genuinely like the ugly guy with money.
What if I fell in love with the ugly girl with money? No one would believe me. No one would believe me. Even if it was, I genuinely fell in love with this ugly girl who's a billionaire. No one would believe me.
If she was a billionaire, yeah, no one would believe you. But that's kind of what girls go through when they genuinely like the rich guy that they're with. It's like, you know, the DJ Envy situation. Oh, you just like the checks, you know.
Yeah, it's scary. That's why I'm scared for, like, when I get like stupid bread, it's like, do I have to dip back into the old pool and find someone who knew me before the racks, or can I meet someone new?
Find someone who liked you before the blue check.
It's gonna be really hard to find someone new after their bread who genuinely likes you for you.
If they don't also have bread or like in the same sort of socio, like,
it's not impossible, but it will be really hard to weed through the women who actually like you for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Good
it's
luck.
an unfortunate situation. So it is harder for rich men.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Now that we talk about the struggle of, now we bring up the struggle of love. As a rich man, how do you know, like, you're just being used by people left and right? They're the victim.
What an awful time.
Shut up.
Fuck.
Shut up.
They're the victims.
Anyways.
Pray for rich men.
Let me have $1. Pray for me. Because I need some money.
Anyways, question. Who is, because you guys already know who my artist is, so I can't stand here. Who is an artist that is extremely hyped, like loved, but you guys just absolutely do not see it?
For me, is Kid Cudi. Like,
this is great.
Do you think Kid Cudi's hyped, like overhyped though?
No, I'm not saying overhyped, but he's very, very loved.
Let me tell you, I grew up amongst the whites.
Kid Cudi.
They love them. They love Kid Cudi.
And I just don't. I'm not saying he's a bad artist, but I don't see it. I haven't heard a song since Day and Night that I downloaded.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it.
Yeah, that's
cool
like a
in
white
the right
people
setting.
Yeah,
bro,
like,
type song.
And
that
isn't
song's
that
hard.
It is a hard
Is
song.
that the original or is that like the Project X remix?
Yeah, it's the Project X.
That's a remix. That's not even the original song.
You're right. It is the remix. That sounds hard though.
GMT remix.
Yeah, that's the remix. I like that, but that's in the right setting.
About dreaming.
You would never put that on your phone.
There's a generation of,
I feel like I have it on my
white
phone.
kids that really
Maybe.
That's wild.
I don't know. That song's hard though, and I love the movie Project X. I just love that song.
Yeah. I feel
it's called Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, that's the song.
But I feel like it's a remix. That version is a remix.
I think it is a remix too. I think it's not the original version.
Like, I don't see the Kid Cudi hype. People are like, yo, Kid Cudi changed. Well, maybe if you do like a web where they're like Kid Cudi changed music because he influenced Travis and then Kanye took from him, and sure, but me personally, like his actual music, I don't hear it.
I think there was a lot of kids who were white that kind of had coming of age moments where they learned how to kind of smoke weed and everything like that. At least this is what I saw and know kids what Kid Cudi means to them. Like, yeah, Kid Cudi's kind of their childhood, you know? Like,
another person the whites love like that is Wiz too.
Well, this is literally one and the same, you know? Like
white people love Wiz Khalifa.
My best friend growing up was white, and those were his two favorite artists.
You know, Wiz is like always like on the high, all them like Forbes list stuff.
Yeah.
He makes bread, and people don't really take it in because I think it's the white market.
Yeah, it is. It 100%.
The white market is very. Once you're in the white market, you're up.
People love Wiz.
Okay, who's your artist?
I had to think about this for a long time too, because you said that I don't get the hype. Because even a lot of artists that I don't like and don't think that they're that special, I get why other people do, you know? Mm-hmm. But somebody that I really it's kind of hard for me to figure out is Baby Keem.
I kind of like Baby Keem. No, he has a wave.
Okay.
He just sounds like one of Kendrick's voices grew legs and like now has a personality, and now we have to call him one of the biggest rappers and stuff. Like,
I can see
he is a genre of Kendrick Lamar.
I can see,
and he's
what
his
you're
fucking
saying.
cousin. Like, it's nepotism.
Are they cousins?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Related. I can see what you're saying.
He can rap, but
I personally like Baby Keem because like I'm a music guy and like I make music as well. So like I get like there's like little things that I probably would appreciate that the regular person probably wouldn't. But I can see why you could say like the average person wouldn't really like Baby Keem like that.
But I also like when you say it like that, I kind of see his like musical like sort of like I think it was a song on Donda where he was literally like making like an instrument noise with his sound and like he pitched it
because
like a
people are
certain
saying Kendrick's taken a lot from Baby Keem.
I think it's the other way around.
I don't know. I kind of believe it. It's the same way they try to say like, you know how Drake pulled from like the Weeknd and Party and stuff, but he's just bigger, so they know him more for it. I think was it Kendrick's last album or the one before it? I saw a lot of people saying, "Yo, this sounds mad Baby Keem-ish."
Well, he only dropped an album like recently, the most in the last 5 years.
His last album again?
Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
Well, Baby Keem, is he on that album, Baby Keem?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Baby Keem, but I think he got a spike when people found out he was Kendrick's cousin. And then he got a spike when Drake did that interview and they said that when Drake said that Baby Keem's album was his favorite album of the year. Because that's when I found out about Baby Keem.
I didn't even know that happened.
That
I haven't seen that clip.
That interview where he was talking about Scorpion and about Kanye and stuff. Whoever interviewed him asked, "What's your favorite album this year?" And he said, "Baby Keem, Die For My Bitch." And that's when I was like, okay, let me listen to it. And I listened to it. I was like, okay, there's a couple tracks on here. That's when I found out about Baby Keem. But so who's yours?
Do you know who mine is?
Say it.
LMA.
See, why? This I don't agree with.
You don't have to agree.
I get it. No, I kind of get why you wouldn't.
I think she is extremely overhyped.
But is she really that hyped? LMA is not that.
Whenever the boot up era, I was the only person in the club who would be like straight face.
Yeah, but people
like everyone be like, ooh, and I just be in the club like.
What Tresor said about that song, I think, rings very true. It was like a bop that's meant for women, but is more.
But the thing is, I don't even think it was a bop like that.
It's the same like Trip. It's the same like Trip.
Trip was not a bop until Jacquees took it.
But it's still a good song.
Yeah,
it's not. Is it really?
It is.
Is it really?
It's a good song.
No.
You don't think like. What you don't see the hype, or you genuinely don't think she's a good artist?
I don't see the hype, and when people think of like when people start naming like top R&B women and she's in it, I'm like, are you guys okay?
I think she's good.
I think she's good
personally.
Too.
I think she's good.
But I can see that she comes across bland, I guess.
Because I think she complements other artists well. Like the song with her and Wizkid on his album, the Piece of Me song, that's a banger.
She is a little good. Give her some credit on features. Like 24/7 with Meek Mill. I bump that, even though I don't like her. I bump it. But it's like I just don't. I think it's with R&B, which we talked about is a little bit off air. And me and my friend and I had this conversation not too long ago. There's no R&B singers now who can like really, really, really sing, in my opinion. And when I say really sing, I mean like who can really like belt it to the point where like your jaw's on the floor. Like I'm talking about like Jordan Sparks, Whitney Houston's, Mariah Carey's, Fantasia's, like it's like I can't, like I physically cannot sing this song. Try singing Jordan Sparks verse of No Air. It's physically impossible. You cannot hold that note unless you're fucking Jordan Sparks or on that level of vocalist. We don't have that in this new age of R&B of women who can really belt, except for maybe like Ariana Grande, but she's not R&B, she's more pop. Yeah. But she like dabbles in her R&B bag, but there's no real, to me, like R&B like genuine, like can sing. Summer Walker can sing, but she's not like a belted out, you know what I'm saying? Like Heart, Jennifer Hudson type soul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was saying that's not how music is these days. That's not the music that people want to listen to, and that's not the music that people are trying to make.
I would absolutely want to listen to it.
Yeah, but that's not that's not R&B today, and people just want to keep up with the times.
But that's unfortunate, because is it not R&B today because we don't want to listen to women who can actually belt out and sing, or is it because there are no women right now who are large enough to come out and belt out and sing? Are we just accepting what we're given? I think we are.
I kind of think it's similar to rap in the sense where some hip hop fans will be like, oh, there isn't dudes that are like rapping and spitting bars right now. Like there aren't like rappers, you know? And I kind of think like, I know why they're saying that, because that used to be the primary like genre. It used to be like rapping people with bars.
Rappity rap.
Yeah, that's
no one wants to hear that anymore. The miracle, spiritual guys.
Yeah. What is lyrical, miracle, spiritual?
You know who the lyrical, miracle, spiritual guys are.
Who? Lyrical, spiritual, criminal, individual.
In the swimming pool. Yeah, like the lyrical, miracle guys, nobody... Yeah, it's a reference.
Who are the lyrical miracle guys?
Like Eminem and white rappers and shit?
You think Eminem's lyrical miracle spiritual?
What? He's the king of lyrical miracle.
Maybe we should have a conversation off camera.
When you say lyrical...
Floorboards, scoreboards,
hold on. When I'm thinking lyrical, miracle, spiritual, I'm thinking like conscious rap. Like...
No, it doesn't have to be conscious. It's just
because I'm
saying as many syllables as you
you're just saying
can
words.
Rhyme.
You're just saying
Eminem
words.
Eminem could rap though. He wasn't just saying words.
But that's his thing. The lyrical, miracle, spiritual.
The spirituals was throwing me off. So I'm like, no, Eminem was not spiritual. So what are you talking?
Okay, but like Joyner, you know who Logic is?
Yeah. Oh, I don't like Logic.
And Joyner Lucas and those types of people that are just like
they just put words together.
Soliloquy, ill as me. Like they try and just do the most. Like. I think because there's less of demand for that, people don't want to hear people cram as many syllables into a sentence as you can. I think it's similar with R&B, where we're not trying to hear that one and like at the end of the song.
Who's not trying to hear that?
Because I also think Summer Walker could probably do that if that was like demanded of her. The same way I think if Jay-Z wanted to do a drill beat, you know, like it wouldn't. He make it work.
Nobody wants to hear Jay-Z.
Exactly. We don't want to hear that though. You know.
The thing is, it's like I enjoy when like women artists can like really like when Mariah Carey holds a note, you're like, hey, yo, like bring this back. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have that. Honestly, I haven't really listened to any like new female R&B artists except for maybe like her, Summer Walker, a little bit of Ari Lennox. That's it.
Exactly. And look at who you're naming. Lennox. Like
is that was it Lennox? Is it Lennox?
Yeah.
Whatever.
With the people who are at the top of R&B, that's not their vibe. They're the someone said it, like the airy, the reverb R&B.
What do you mean by airy?
It's like the music sounds very space.
I'm so mad you don't know what he means.
Very breathy, you know, like
airy,
worldly, the earthy chicks,
atmospheric.
Like you'll know what I'm talking about. Like think of the similarities between Summer Walker, Janae Aiko.
Yeah.
Who else is at the top of R&B right now?
I'll put her up there.
Her can kind of sing a little bit more. Yeah, she's not the airy chicks, but more like like the Janae Aiko, Summer Walker-ish vibe of music. Yeah, the SZA vibe.
Georgia Smith.
Yeah, the Georgia Smith, like that vibe is what's popular right now. And you can't do that if you're like singing.
A lot of those girls though get criticized kind of for what
Because they say they can't sing, yeah.
But I also think to what Zoe's saying, which I think is a little like unfair, is that people like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston are like literal anomalies as far as vocals go. Like they hit notes that people can't hit, and you can like pull out like a scale, and like there's scientifically you can prove it. Like no one's ever sounded like this.
I love Miss Ariana Grande because Miss Ariana Grande
she's one of them
can
too.
Fucking sing.
Yeah. That's special.
And that's what she should be.
She's special.
No, I think R&B and a lot of women like. I want singers. I want to be like.
You want Ariana Grande
but
though,
there
to be
are
hitting
singers.
deep notes about really like traumatic relationships. She's a pop girl. She gives you the radio bop and everything.
But things I like that. But she can do her shit, but she can fucking sing.
There's singers, but
I
they're
want
just
more
not as popular.
singers.
Like Coco Jones can sing.
She can like belt
She
it.
can sing. Coco Jones can sing, but
Facts.
I don't see her getting.
So
to
then I
that
blame the
top
industry
of,
then.
Yeah, because that's not what people want to hear. And then
I want to hear it.
Also, remember, the subject matter of music today doesn't really fit that. Even the subject matter of R&B, think of the biggest R&B songs. And if you wonder if I hate you, fuck you. How are you going to sing about how much you hate a man when you're singing? It's not going to hit the same.
And dudes used to be begging.
So all of Summer
Well,
Walker's
we need some
album,
more romance then. I want some. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
yeah, if it's romance, because that's the same thing that they say with the guys. The R&B guys aren't singing about baby, please, crying outside your window in the rain with the boombox. Like, that's not the vibe anymore.
Yeah, y'all talking about cheating. And
now
being
it's
toxic.
Brent's like, I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. Like,
Is that whose fault is the toxic shit?
What do you mean?
Like
Don't point
I
at me.
always felt. It was dramatic.
No. Yeah.
Because I remember, I think I had this conversation once with Marlon when he worked here, that like The Weeknd and Drake kind of cultivated that toxic bag,
The Weeknd, definitely. The Weeknd was like cocaine music back in grade 10.
Yeah.
Talking about.
I can't remember someone like that before him when I was that age,
Neither can I.
Yeah.
So like that toxic
Usher
shit
wasn't like
the
toxic.
Usher would,
He did.
say stuff, but it
Confessions was pretty toxic.
whole album is about
yes,
Yeah, Confessions was pretty
No,
toxic.
Confessions was toxic, but it was from the perspective of regret. The Weeknd and Brent and all these guys, they're telling you, yo, I'm toxic, I'm doing this, and I don't care. I don't care.
I feel you.
I'm going to leave you after tonight. Usher's like, I'm sorry I had a baby on you. The Weeknd is saying, we're gonna have sex tonight, and you are never gonna hear from me again.
Yo, low key, Usher is kind of, if he didn't rebrand so well and wasn't so talented, is in that Tristan Thompson future level of like public cheating and
But
shit.
the thing is, also
he cheated
again,
on Chili.
So again, Usher can fucking sing. Hold the superstar note right now. Do it.
This one's for you.
That was way better than I thought it would be.
My number one. Go. Clyde, hold the
Hit
note.
it. Your turn.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, you don't want to
come
take this
on.
podcast to the next level. Spotlight.
Not
Do
catching
it.
me in 4K like that.
Do
No.
it.
No.
You have to.
Go watch the Tiny Desk.
Go take the podcast to the next level. Do it.
No, I'm not hitting. No, I'm not a singer.
Why? Neither is Tresor.
Yeah, he is.
A quick thing about Usher, though. I think some of my favorite Usher songs are the songs that people don't give enough credit to. Like newer, like mid 2010s Usher, like Climax, Dive, What Happened to You, Good Kisser. Like
Trading
those
Places.
songs are very good songs.
Trading
And
Places
people-
is one of I love Trading Places. That is a fucking banger.
What Happened to You is crazy. Climax is crazy.
Do the climax one.
Going nowhere fast, we reach the climax. We're together.
Don't come in now. Don't even try to come in.
I'm not doing the superstar. Get the fuck out of here. And that is why I'm not doing no superstar.
Run away till we separate. There we go. That's all you got for me today.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why you want that from me.
Because why not? taking the podcast to the next level.
Now you do it.
No,
do the Whitney Houston, and I will always love you.
Do you know how deep my voice is? You think I'm
do
gonna
it? Do the Whitney Houston, and I will always love you.
Zoe would be a really good rapper for that reason. She got the rapper.
Go do it.
Can I like drink some water?
Ready? I'll give you the drop. Do.
Ready? Ready?
Do.
I can't. Oh, no. Literally can't. It will not come out. Ready?
Do.
And
I'm sorry for the people who've been listening in their headphones for the last 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have to do some editing.
I'm sorry, guys.
I gotta put some Melodime on that.
Look, you turned off the camera.
Did I actually? No, I didn't.
Your voice turned off.
It cracked?
No, it peaked.
What do you mean it peaked?
But I rate the effort, though. I will always rate the effort. I will always rate the effort.
Wait, what happened? What do you mean it peaked? What does that mean?
It's just the feel me, the audio. It's fine. Now Clyde is the only one that hasn't done it.
Yeah.
We have to give him one. What
you have
song?
to do one.
What song? He needs a different song.
Give me like something that's doable.
Sing Mario 1, 2, 3.
No. What's
we need
a
something
good
with
one?
a note.
I
don't know.
The Hills has a thing?
Yeah, at the chorus, yeah.
I only fuck you when it's half back.
There's no way that's your real voice.
I don't know why you're making me do this shit,
do
bro.
it. No, I haven't. Do the note in If I Ever Fall in Love Again.
I don't know the note.
My friend.
Oh boy.
Like, if you're not gonna take this seriously, we're just gonna move on.
I'm not doing it. I'm fighting you tooth and nail here. I'm not trying to do this.
We could move on. If you don't want to be serious,
do something.
You don't want to be serious about this. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Please. Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. We went through this whole thing, and she has not talked about Jamaica.
I know.
You went to Jamaica. We had a whole big thing about Jamaica.
Us, had this whole crazy thing.
And you've been silent about Jamaica, which makes me feel.
Oh my God.
Which makes me feel like there's something that you're hiding.
There's nothing to hide.
So what happened in Jamaica?
Jamaica was it was a really good trip, I went with went with 3 of my girls. We all had a really good time, we got drunk, we went out, we celebrated, we ate really good food, we went on a cute little boat cruise, we went snorkeling.
They all looked wonderful.
Oh,
spectacular.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, we drank. So we got there on July 5th. My birthday was July 6th. So we got there fairly early, and I wanted to ring in my birthday in a really good vibe.
Jamaican
I wanted to
fashion.
be lit. Yeah.
Skinnled.
So not even just skin. I just wanted to be lit. So we went to dinner. It was all cute. You know what I'm saying? It was great. And we kind of finished dinner a little bit early, and I wanted to wait till midnight. Obviously my birthday was at midnight. So I decided, let's just start drinking. Let's just start drinking from now.
You should.
Let's just, the club opened at 11. So we had to wait for the club, probably 8:30ish. So we watching a little live show, entertainment, whatever at the resort. And we started taking shots of rum, just back-to-back shots. I'm at this point, let's just get fucked up because it's my birthday and we're not doing shit. We're in Jamaica. We're on a resort. It's fucking all-inclusive. We don't have to pay for shit. Let's just drink. Let's just start drinking. So I'm not going to lie to you. People don't believe us. I told my boy, we probably had about 15 shots of rum. Not even joking. 15.
Actual shots?
Actual
or baby
shots. No, actual resort shots.
15 shots is possible if you are on a full stomach.
Yeah, well, we just finished eating.
Okay.
So we had dinner.
It is possible.
Yes. So we had about from the show that we the little entertainment show we watched. So after dinner from the show, we didn't even watch the show. We were just at the bar the entire time. So from the show up into the end of the night at the club, we had about 15 to 17 shots. Because we probably had 4 at the show, 4 or 5 at the show. Then we went to the the pool room, where they had the pool tables. Probably had 4 or 5 there. We had another 2 in the other hotel bar. Then we hit the club. Probably had another 5 or 6. Right? Cam and I were scary fine. Not fine, but we were definitely lit, but we weren't the level where we probably should have been. Like we were like, you know, like lit, loud, whatever, twerking, shaking ass, calling people, whatever, but we weren't like dying. Cass saw God. Like Cass was so fucked up. Like she, like to the point where like she was dead weight. Like,
but I feel like we all know God. That.
Like, it got to the point where I was like, yo, like, I was smacking her on the face because I was scared she was gonna go into like an alcoholic coma or some shit. Every time I was like, Cass, get up. I'm like, where are we? What day is it? Are you okay? Say your name. Like, she was that gone. It was a point where like Cam had to like, she was dead weight, like slump.
In the club?
No. The thing about Cass, she holds it down. She's not sloppy in public, but the second we hit the room,
oh, it's over.
Douche, like on the ground.
It's over.
Cannot see. Yeah. Is she breathing type situation. But
you just have to put the bucket beside the bed.
Yeah, it was confusing because I thought she was good. The whole night she's good. I'm like, you want to go? She's like, nah, I want another shot. I'm good. I love it. I'm lit. But as soon as we hit the room, out, drunk.
When you stop sweating and it settles into your system and it hits you.
Cam picked her up like a rag doll, like over the shoulder. Like Cam, being the fucking strong ass woman she is, had to like pick Cass up over the shoulder, like bring her to her bed type. Because we had like a joint room. So we had to like bring her to her bed. Like Cass was done. She did not get up the next day until like 4 p.m.
Oh, God.
She missed a day of vacation.
She literally missed almost a day. Like, and the thing is, there was a part where like we would like hear her like dying, and Cam would look at me, and Cam was like rolling weed. Like we were smashed, but Cam was like rolling weed on the bed, and she was like, yo, like is something wrong with us? Like I feel like we should be like that. Like why are we okay?
Yeah,
it was really weird. Like I said, I was lit, but I wasn't like, I've definitely been more drunk in my life, but after 17 and things, we weren't mixing. It was just straight shots and like a sip of like pineapple juice after. We were not mixing at all.
But we all know that drinking is not really her forte.
Yeah, no, Cass is not. And the thing is, like, whenever we go out, niggas are always like, yo, like, bring her another shot. And I'm like, you guys understand, like, she is not a drinker. And I've never met anyone like that who really cannot like hold their liquor. Like she can't. She's a lightweight. She's not a drinker. So
what else happened in Jamaica?
I mean, that was pretty much it. We
That's it. You got drunk on the first night, and the rest of the trip, what? You were sipping rum and cokes by the beach?
We were sipping drinks.
What's the good stuff? What happened?
No one fucked anyone. No one sucked dick in the pool. Like, it wasn't like one of those. Yeah, they were cute. We met some boys, but it wasn't like, oh, like we thought and bopping. Like, wasn't that serious. We went to the strip club. Oh, that one's a different. We went to Taboo nightclub in Jamaica. That, I've never felt so sexually assaulted in my life. Like, those, trigger warning, those women were like basically trying to like finger us. Like, it was like literally insane to the point where it was like, okay, like seriously, I am so straight. Like, it's not even funny. Get your pussy off my leg. Like, it's borderline. But the thing is, I think, and it's sad because we were like the only people in there throwing money. But it was like, I don't want you. I just want to fund you because you're working. But do not show me your pussy.
Question. What do you throw in Jamaican strip clubs?
We were throwing a mixture of American ones and Jamaican, like, I guess ones.
Thousands?
But yes. But the Jamaican, I felt bad
throwing. Do you know how much money you could probably throw in the strip club with like $100 US exchanged to Jamaican money? I'm walking in there like little baby.
A Jamaican 1,000 is like less than a dollar.
True.
It's literally less than $1.
I'm walking in there like Drake with a stack this big. Who wants it? Skin out.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the show.
Yeah, a Jamaican 1,000.
Oh my god.
Come no.
Stop.
You know I'm money, yes.
A Jamaican 1,000 is less worth than $1. So I kind of felt bad. But this guy was like giving us money to throw, but he was giving us Jamaican dollars. Like, I'll just throw it, might as well. But yo, those girls were working like they've never worked before. And I did notice that, this may sound bad, I'm not body shaming. I'm not, I swear to God.
They're all whingy.
What?
Whingy.
Oh, I need a definition.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Whingy.
Never heard that.
Whingy.
Like they're more petite.
Some of them were, yes. But I did, like I said, that night made me prove I'm 100% straight. Like one girl showed me her pussy and I put the money in her hand. I was like, okay.
You didn't throw it on the lip?
Nope. I'm not doing that. Like
Swipe it
one girl was like,
Yo.
and like I have my nipples pierced and I was wearing a dress with like no bra and I guess you could like
suck it.
What is wrong with you?
I've seen that happen in a strip live. A stripper sucked my friend's titty.
No, she was like, they were like rubbing my nipples, like make them hard so like my piercings would show more, and it just made me so fucking uncomfortable. I was like,
can you imagine Zoe just getting her nipples rubbed?
She's like, come baby, like rubbing my tit, and I was like,
titty them firm, no?
I can't picture it. I can't picture
and I was
Zoe
just like
getting
so
her titties
uncomfortable.
being uncomfortable.
I was so uncomfortable.
Yes,
but
there was a video in Zoe's close friends of her with like a stripper with like nyash in her face. And she's like, I look like I'm having fun, but deep down I'm actually very stressed out.
Fighting for my
it's like the
fucking
stripper
life.
with like her legs like around Zoe's neck.
Yeah, she had like her legs like, around my neck. Then she was like, basically trying to like ride me like I had a dick. Then she like grabbed my hands and like put my hands on her titties, maybe grab her like. I was like, I want dick. I want a man. Get these titties.
So you would rather Delroy walk in,
yes,
with no draws on.
I would rather
wheeling
a
his
man
piece around,
swinging his dick in my head, tapping on my forehead. I do not want. No, I don't want titties on my head. But like I was saying, I'm not body shaming. But I did notice that if I was attracted to women, I would like them thick. Because there was one girl that I was kind of like, oh, she was thick, cute little girl. You know what I'm saying? She had like braces. She was kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? And she had a fat ass. And I was like, I want to give my money to her. And I like locked in with her. She was cute. But yeah, I do think though that maybe because I was in a strip club setting, but every woman that was like, I want to give her money, they were like a thick woman. So I think if I was attracted to women, I'd like them thick.
So you are part of the problem.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what we call
Shut
it. Call back.
I literally just said
because
I'm not body shaming.
Women that are
God.
strippers feel pressured to get BBLs and get their body done because of women like Zoe that only throw money on the thick ones.
That's not true. I threw money at everyone. I'm just saying.
But they got more money.
I did. I naturally.
This is why the girls in the Dominican Republic have to get the ass shots in the basement for 50 pesos and risk their life because they want a better life.
Using up all the wheelchairs in there.
Come on, that's what happens. You saw the video on TikTok with the guy that he said, yo, all you have to do is say hola and they come. They have the BBL. Hola. They come over. Spin. All right, come on.
All I'm saying is, I guess in the strip club, I did enjoy seeing, a fat ass.
Doesn't sound like you enjoyed it.
Yo, keep it a stack.
I enjoyed watching. I don't want to like touch it.
Keep it a stack. If you were in the Dominican Republic.
Stop saying it like that.
What? That's how you say it.
Go on.
If you were in the Dominican Republic.
Stop.
And one of the, the little escorts that roam the hotels, two of them approached you, right? Hola, papi, all that. But she was fire, like fire.
Yeah.
Do you think at any point of your drunkenness, they could convince you to pay for coochie?
Yeah, but I think even in that scenario, I am right away like, this is a trap. This may not even be. I think this is a beautiful woman. This may not even be a woman.
But could you go through with it?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if I I don't know if it would be my first thought.
Yeah.
Could I do it though? Yeah, I could for sure do it.
I'm just wondering if I was in that position, if I could get myself to go through with it. Because
why do you say it like that? Like it's like
because
some sort of
I feel I would be more so scared. Not that I'm getting set up, is because like if you do this for a living, I feel like you're not as on point with your thing like I am with mine. You
think
you're
so?
just because you think them mans use jimmies?
Oh, like yeah. That would be what stops me.
So even if I wanted to do it, I'm like, am I gonna take this risk? Because I know none of these Dominican mans, Jamaican mans, Dominican, the Dominican man, the Jamaican men, they don't use jimmies. So now I'm following after them am I really gonna take this risk?
I'm thinking of that, and I'm also thinking if I were to really get through it, and then the transaction starts and everything, and then
because it's cheap over there. It don't cost more than about $25.
She may need a Jimmy too. Like that's
wild.
That's what I'm scared of.
That's wild.
That would be my first like. Oh, this is a trap.
What time are we at, please?
we're at an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yes. We still got ways.
You hit your quota.
No, so okay. So before we start to wind things down, one topic that I wanted to get into because I thought it was very funny and relatable. So Kanye, if you guys watched any episode from season 2, or you guys watched season 2, we had Kanye on in season 2, right? Hilarious woman, by the way. So problematic, but so truthful. And she doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks, but she's fucking hilarious. She made a tweet today that said, "Why do blacks love the talking stage so much?" Outside of her calling black people blacks,
it worked.
You're a psychopath for saying that. Blacks. I do agree, right? Because I found out years ago that white people do not be doing the talking stage. Like my friends who date white men and white men who have tried to pursue me, they don't do the talking stage. It's either like, yo, we're going to go on a few dates and you're going to be my girlfriend.
Okay, well, first, we'll take this in 2 segments. First of all, you're saying that, but is that a good thing?
To not do the talking stage? I mean, they're intentional.
But is that a good thing?
To be intentional?
We're going to go on 4 dates and you're going to be my girlfriend.
Not 4. But maybe like, the thing is like, I understand because like some niggas really be, most niggas be dragging the talking stage the fuck out. The fuck out. Mm-hmm. We don't need to be talking for like 6 months. No.
Oh, see, that is where we disagree.
Yeah. We do not need to
6 months is my minimum.
Yeah.
Talking stage for 6 fucking months?
Minimum.
Why?
My reasoning.
Don't know who someone is yet.
If you have intentions to date me, like, okay, I really want to, like, the second you feel like, okay, I want to be with this girl, why not just make me your girlfriend?
That doesn't happen on the first and second
I'm not saying first, second date, but you should know within like 2-3 months. If we're seeing each other consistently.
Maybe 2-3 months.
Thank you. 6 months is OD.
I still don't even think so.
It's not OD though.
It is OD.
Because I feel like you need to see people in different scenarios to get a grasp of their full personality.
And you can't see that in 3 months?
No, you don't see what...
Because even, let's just give one example, right? I met you in January.
Okay.
Or let's say October. I met you in October. I wifed you by January. Now it's June, July. And you're out on road in summer acting mad.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know you were like this because in the winter, you're a homebody. But now in the summer, you're on the yachts with the African scammers, with the girls, and you're going mad. And I didn't know that you were like that because I didn't know you during the summer. Literally, it's just something as simple as that. That's not even at the top of the list. That's just one example. Or your birthday's in July. I met you in December. I wifed you by February. And you are the worst person around your birthday time.
I need to know
you
what
are the
you're like
most
on your birthday.
selfish. You're one of those, my whole month is the birthday month. You need to do something for me every day of that week type birthday person. How would I know that? And I didn't know you passed your birthday.
But I
just
feel
little
like
things like that.
Those are conversations that you have.
And you think everyone is just so honest in all of their conversations before
I would hope so.
Come on,
I would
Zoe.
really hope so.
Come on, Zoe.
What?
Come on.
I would fucking hope so. Why are we not being honest if I'm dating you for the past 3 months?
But
I'm gonna let you know, like, yo, my birthday's important to me. And I let all niggas know, even niggas who I'm just like, whatever, like dating. Oh yeah, I love my birthday's important to me. Everyone who knows me knows how important my birthday is.
Yeah, but
to
that
me.
doesn't put like an actual scope on what you mean by that.
And I'm gonna tell you, I expect you to spend my birthday with me. I'm not telling you to buy me a gift, but I would like to spend my birthday with you.
Okay.
Or have you around, or be present,
can
or
you
whatever.
agree that maybe 2 to 3 months can still count as a honeymoon phase? Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like...
So, when you are still putting on your best self, because we are still in this honeymoon phase of a couple months, and now we're 6 months in and you're a completely different person and I'm a completely different person, and now we're both shocked at who each other is, it's It's because you didn't know each other long enough.
I think if I see you consistently, you got 4 months to wife me. Minimum.
I don't think so.
Or sorry, maximum.
Maximum?
4 months. Because if I'm seeing you consistently, we're talking almost every day. We're going on dates all the time, nigga. Yeah, what the fuck?
But it's like, look
Sounds
at
like a label thing, though.
I'm
like,
26.
What's
Like,
the
why am
difference
I
between
here?
that and just being with somebody?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It sounds like when you're seeing someone consistently and you're kind of already there, it's just the label then at that point, right?
Yeah, because I found that girls, and you see what's the catch-22 with that? Girls like guarantees. Yes. Like she said, she wants to know that she's your girlfriend. It's 4 months, whatever. Like he said, there's not really a difference if I want to do that, but we don't have the label. But then also it's like, yo, why? Like, if I'm not comfortable in that yet and you tell me, yo, 3 months or I'm out.
I don't give ultimatums.
That's basically an ultimatum. If you said you have 4 months maximum to wife me.
But I would never say that, but I'm definitely going to be like, after 4 months, like, listen, what are your intentions?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you what your intentions are.
That's what I was saying. So the catch-22 is, now, if I say, yo, honestly, it's been 4 months, I do want to be with you. I'm not completely there yet, but I do want to be with you. You are still going to continue to talk to me, right? I'm telling you, I want to be with you.
Depends on how much.
He's letting you know his intentions.
I'm letting you know my intentions. I want to be with you.
So what's stopping you?
Let's say whatever the reason is.
What's the reason? That's a big reason. That's a big part. What's the reason?
I want to be with you, but I just want to feel more comfortable with you.
You're not comfortable?
Enough? No, say I'm not.
To make you a
We've
part of my life.
Sex. I've already been at your place. You've been at my place. We go out all the time. We talk all the time. Why aren't you're not comfortable?
Yeah, but the rate that you like your comfort, you can't put your like barometer on that onto someone else.
Can't impose your comfortability.
What if I had a super traumatic childhood and it's not easy for me to commit to people, or I have a fear of getting hurt? So it's like I want to be with you, but I just need some time. So boom, let's say you agree to that, right?
You fighting demons?
No, I'm not fighting
demons. You guys have the fucking conversation.
No, you're not.
I'm not doing it.
No, you're
not
not fighting demons. I'm just saying I want to be with you.
Last time, no,
I want to be with you. Or okay, let's just say I do agree. After the 4 months, yo, what are we doing? You know what? I want to be with you. Cool. Now we start dating. Month 5, I realize
you find out who they are.
Isn't really what I want. Now what? Now if I break up with you, you're going to tell me I wasted your time. I was intentional. I was doing what you wanted. 4 months max. After the 4 months, I wanted to be with you. I got with you. Now in month 5, everything's really settling in. I'm taking a look at the landscape and I don't really want to be with you. You're going to tell me I wasted your time. So would you rather that or me just talk to you for 5 months and then we see that it's not really a thing and we just go our separate ways? Girls want guarantees, but the guarantee ultimately can backfire if the situation isn't right. So I don't see the big thing in rushing it.
It's not rushing it. It's going with your art.
Yeah, but what if my heart doesn't want to wife you in 2 months?
Then I'm leaving.
But you can't.
And then he's evil.
No, it's not evil.
And now I wasted your time.
No, it's not. Okay, you don't want to wife me. If I know that I want to be with you and you don't want to wife me, okay, then we don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can't, like, I'm not necessarily saying that I don't want to be with you. I'm just saying I need more time to be fully secure with that idea. That doesn't mean I'm not interested in you or I don't like you.
And I think that can be something that's hard for women to wrap their heads around when they like you and they've committed and
because
they've made the decision.
Ego.
You know?
Because it's ego.
Okay.
I have now decided, because, like I said, you know me. I am reversal man. So now, Zoe, you and I are talking. Mm-hmm. It's been 2 months. I'm telling you, yo, Zoe, like, what's up? Like, I want to be with you. Mm-hmm. And you're not really there yet. Mm-hmm. What? What's up? I want to be with you. Like, I can't, the way that you could press me into cuffing you, I couldn't press you into cuffing me. It does not work the other way around, because it's when you decide that you want to be with me, I must automatically decide that I want to be with you. But it's not, it doesn't necessarily work the other way, because I could want you. There's mad dudes that can meet a girl and like in a month want to be with her. And if the girl doesn't feel the same way, they're like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? He's so clingy. He's so, like, why is he so pushy? Why does he want to be with me so bad. People don't like that. But if it's a girl, it's fine. But we're kind of straying away from the main topic, though, because the thing was black people
love the talking
stage. I feel like white people don't really do the talking stage, but dating in general, I can't remember where I heard this from, but these are not completely my thoughts, so don't quote me. But I kind of agree with it. Someone said, specifically in the white culture, dating as a whole is more accepted, like just family-wise in general. A lot of immigrant families, whether you're African, Caribbean, or even if you're not black, if you're Hispanic, if you're Middle Eastern or something, dating and being with someone isn't really something that you're allowed to do out in the open. So white people will start dating from 13, 16, 18. They have boyfriends, girlfriends. Their boyfriends or girlfriends are coming over to the house, sleeping over. You can't do that. So naturally, the idea of dating is a harder process because the culture that we are in and the culture of just immigrant families in general isn't as easily accepting of it. So it's like you kind of have to sneak to dates. You kind of don't want to fully date just in case y'all get in trouble. Like there's a lot of things that go on that where you're not as easily open to accepting being in a relationship from young. I think that starts from young. Someone said that and I kind of agree with it.
So that's why black people do the talking stage.
I can say that's why. Yeah, because you don't want to fully, if your mom asks you, yo, do you have a boyfriend? You can say no because technically you don't have a boyfriend. Especially when you're young. Especially when you're young.
From that
I agree with that.
I don't know if I agree
and
with it from that
because
standpoint.
I don't agree with it, I don't think it's just black people. I had mad Filipino homies when I was young. They all did the talking stage. They weren't jumping into things. There's certain stuff. And then in a lot of Middle Eastern countries, dating is not really not really accepted as much, right?
In some cultures.
In some cultures.
Depends on the culture.
So you can't even put that aspect into it because a lot of Middle Eastern girls I knew growing up were on straps. It was impossible they were having a boyfriend. No chance at all. So you can only really pull from the white pool because they're the only ones that you can really see like to get the basis out of. Asian people, Hispanic people, Middle Eastern people, and black people.
I feel like Hispanics don't really do the talking stage too much either. I know a lot of Hispanic people, they were like dating like that.
Well, yeah, maybe because what is it called? Latinx people, they love them some love. Like they love some love, bro.
They're loyal.
And they're passionate, so they will date you. I agree with that. But in general, I wouldn't say it's not fair to just say blacks love the talking stage because it's not just us.
I also want to say shout out Coney knows how to do Twitter properly, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember reading that and being like, who the fuck is talking about well done, Coney.
Yeah. I just think I agree. I think I'm at the age where it's like, yo, I'm not doing 6, 7, 8 months of the talking stage. Like, no. I don't get it.
I don't see the problem.
If we're both in the spots like, yo, we know we're gonna date, let's just fucking date. Like the whole how long do you think you should be dating before you get engaged?
Oh my God! Don't ask me that. I haven't even gotten to
more problematic question.
I haven't even started dating yet. I can't think about engagement.
Think about it. How long
I would say at
would
least,
you want to be with someone before I'd pop the question?
I'd say at least like over 2 years.
Okay.
At least touching 3. I wouldn't even start to consider it before 3 years.
Okay.
Me too. No, I'd say 2 to 3 years at least.
At least.
I need to see 2 birthdays and 2 Christmases.
And that's still early.
Okay.
2 years is still early.
And I need to see you like lose your phone. I need to see you without internet. I need to see you in very human situations that you can't like.
Because I don't think you're taking it in. Say you started dating a man at the beginning of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. You think by now you would know if you want to marry him? No.
If I'm with him all the time? Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't believe that.
Yo, I think if you don't know if you want to marry me within 3 years, if we're in a steady relationship where we're like either living together, basically living together for 3 years, If you don't know after 3 years you want to marry me, like, what the fuck are you
but
doing?
then I could know I want to marry you. That doesn't mean I'm gonna propose.
No, that
doesn't mean I'm gonna propose just because I know I want to marry you.
No, then you're
there are
propose.
other things that go into marriage and proposals besides me just knowing I want to marry you.
Propose.
With what
I'm
ring?
not.
With what money?
Get it.
How?
Work.
It's easy to just be rich.
Work.
Yeah.
You see how that's easy to talk about when they have to pay for nothing?
To me, it's like, yo, I'm not waiting 4, 5, 6 years.
Why not?
No.
We said 3, not 6.
But I'm saying, okay, so say that's
even still depending on your age. That's still reasonable.
If I'm dating now, if I say by like January I'm in a relationship, he has until January 2027 to pop the question.
You know why time is important too? Because when you meet somebody, like, in time, years go by, like, that person isn't the same person you met, you know? And I think the key to, like, relationship...
And that's why 3 years is the key number.
No, but I think that the point of a key the key to a successful relationship, I believe, is not, like, being in love or, like, you know, just having strong feelings for each other. It's, like, growing together properly. Can you get a sense for this person that the journey this person's on in 2-3 years, where they're going to be at point B, is going to be someone that you still want to be with, you know? And I think time reveals things like that too, you know?
That's true. Like, if we get married...
I think growing together is, like,
if we get married in
last.
2 years, do you think this experience and love
I think
that
2 is
we've
a little
had
early. I
in
think 3 to 4. 4, I think, is like...
Let's even say 3. If we got married in 3 years, do you think us in this 3 years, we're still going to keep the same energy in 20 years? Impossible.
Well, no one keeps the same energy in
I know,
marriage,
but so
period.
you have
That's
to be
naturally.
so sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And
but
I
like,
don't think you should put a time limit on that.
You can't expect it to be like, oh, we're gonna, like, no one's gonna be the same in the next 10. Like, that's what marriage is. Marriage isn't easy. Everyone expects, like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna get married. No, relationships are not. That's why everyone's like, I hate the notion where, like, relationships should be easy. It should never be a problem. I hate this whole social media, like, relationships should be seamless. I shouldn't have to stress. That's not. We're fucking human beings. We're all different people. We all have different values. Relationships are a choice, right? You have to choose your person, but it doesn't mean it's going to be seamless. Yes, this person should be your piece, but there's going to be challenges. You're choosing to be with someone. You're choosing to be emotionally, mentally, financially, physically available, and vice versa. So this whole, like, notion of relationship should be like this seamless experience and you need to be my piece 24/7.
So then when
that's
do you
not
know,
how shit works. That's not how life works.
So then when do you know, like, when is enough to stop it? If there's gonna be challenges, when is enough for you to call it quits? Like, how do you decide that?
If one person doesn't choose you anymore, if my man doesn't choose to be with me anymore, or vice versa, then you have to stop it. You both have to choose each other every single day. I'm gonna choose you to work this out with you and love you, whatever.
See, now I changed my mind. I feel like the ultimatum, quote unquote, like, for lack of a better words, the ultimatum of, yo, this amount of time before this, I could see it for marriage, because that's a more, like, permanent part of your life, and that's a longer part of your life. I can see that for marriage. I don't understand it for dating. Like how you're saying, yo, I can't talk for 6 months. I don't get that. I can see how you could say, yo, after 3 years, 4 years, if you don't want to marry me.
Well, do you want me to be loyal to you in the 6 months of the talking stage?
See, that's up to people's interpretation. I'm the type where it's like, if we're not exclusive, I'm not expecting you to be loyal to me. I'm actually probably thinking you're not going to be loyal to me. Like, I've accepted that already.
But I feel like you have to prove loyalty before I get into a relationship with you.
Yeah, you can prove the loyalty, but I'm not expecting it from you. It's the fact that you're doing it is what's going to make me be like, you know what? This is a good one. I should stop messing around.
Then you would never find out, though, you know?
Yeah.
No,
like,
but you
perspective.
know through someone, like, you know how a girl
it has
is
to be
moving
communicated.
towards you.
Like, we are exclusive. We're only going to see each other. I'm not just gonna, like, stop seeing other people because I want to prove that I'm not gonna prove you. We have to choose each other.
Yeah,
I can't
but it's
choose
not-
you
I
in my
know.
own head. I have to tell you, yo, I'm good. I want to be like, I see this going somewhere. I think we should exclusively see each other.
Yeah, so
I'm
even
not just gonna be exclusive on my end and then think in my head, oh, maybe he's fucking other bitches, but I'm gonna be exclusive. Fuck that.
Yeah, but even if we're exclusive, that doesn't necessarily mean that now we're gonna be in a full relationship. We can be exclusive and not be in a full relationship.
But that's the step before relationship, which I feel like
talking stage.
No, yeah, the talking stage, which should only be like 3 to 4 months.
I disagree. We're gonna have to agree to disagree because I'm not with that. I need time.
Clearly,
I need to see you in the winter and see you in the summer.
You are damaged.
At least
you are damaged.
Call me whatever you want.
You need to open up and trust and go with your gut and
but,
love.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like sometimes
and you need
women
to not be so absolute though too, because you've said
what do you mean?
Because you've also like I think what you're saying and kind of speaks to, like you've said before where you're like, I'd never get divorced either. You know, I don't think you should approach things like with that sort of absolute, you know, kind of mentality, right?
I mean, some people have like the mentality, like, oh, if I get divorced, I get divorced. That's not an option for me. Like divorce is like the like I have to be like at my wits end, both of us. I'm not going into marriage like, well, if we get divorced one day, we get divorced one day. Fuck what? No.
And I just think that perspective is kind of similar to like the ultimatum sort of shit, you know?
I don't think so. How?
Because it's like absolute. It's like
not absolute. It's just like if I'm choosing to marry you, then I'm not choosing to marry you with the intention of, oh, we might get divorced one day, or it's no, you know, shit might happen, but we're still gonna get married. What?
I'm just kind of saying like, I don't know. I think it does.
I don't know. You know why I don't feel like this is like.
I think legit? It's an agree to disagree then.
Yeah, but I don't feel like this is legit is because if I met a girl 3 months ago and I told you today, yo, we're in a relationship, you would say that I'm crazy.
I don't think so.
Yes, you would.
No, because I have friends like that.
Yes, but because that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person. Because of me and who you know me to be and my past
I would be like, yo, you must really like this girl.
But I don't think you would agree. So if I came to you today, I met a girl 3 months ago. I came to you today and said, yo, I think I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend. You would not be on the agreement side of it.
I think I'd be like, yo.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I'd be like, yo, I'm happy that you know.
Wouldn't. She would not say, yeah, date that girl.
She'd be very surprised.
I would be surprised, but I wouldn't.
Surprised.
I wouldn't like be like, no, Tristan, you cannot do that.
You think she would tell you not to do it? I don't think she would be opposed?
I don't think she would tell me no.
What do you think she would?
But I don't think you would like tell me yes.
I would be surprised.
You would question it. You would question it a lot. Like your eyebrows would be very raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I'd ask you like, yo, do you like her? Why? All this. I'd ask you questions, but I would never deter you from wifing a girl if you told me you met her 3 months ago. No.
I don't know.
I don't think she'd encourage you, but
yeah, I don't think you would encourage it.
But I also don't think she would try and put it in your head to like
either,
you know?
I just feel like because I feel like you would say, yo, like make sure you're sure about this.
Yeah.
So what if me making sure I'm sure about this means I need to take a couple more months?
I think that's fine.
That's fine. Like
1 more month.
Oh.
That's absolute.
You're like, okay,
that's very determinism.
By August 19th, I need to know.
Yeah,
I can't do that. I can't do that.
You may need to, add another 2 weeks onto it, You
don't know life, what happens in life. I'm out of town for 2.5 weeks now.
Look at Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian.
You never know, Zoe. You never know.
Look at them.
Are they even together?
I don't know.
And that's a woman that went, we are having 4 kids no matter what happens. It doesn't matter anything that takes place. I'm getting that 4th biracial kid. It doesn't matter. Look at her now, looking crazy.
First of all, she's psychotic. He is above Future on the toxic scale. I don't care what anyone says.
Tristan Thompson's number 1 on the list for sure.
Wait. What about Tiger Woods? He's put up some unremarkable numbers.
No, Tristan
Thompson's nuts.
Better than Tiger Woods?
Yeah, but at least Tiger Woods went on the apology press tour. Tristan Thompson doesn't care.
He apologized after he had his second baby with that random woman.
That's a little almost.
And he was demonized way more than Tristan Thompson.
I've never seen a nigga get
Was
demonized.
Was he the first famous cheater? Because now I think back on it, you would have thought Tiger Woods killed somebody.
Yeah,
you would have thought he was Michael Vick the way that they treated him.
The way that the media did.
They crucified him just for didn't he just cheat?
He cheated
with one woman, right?
Cheating on a white woman.
With another white woman.
He was cheating, and they acted like he
with 130
murdered.
It was 130 other women.
It was like more than 100. Yeah,
women.
That's why I'm saying Tiger Woods has put up some like never before seen Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
He cheated on his wife with over 100 women.
Let me get you the exact number.
Talk about a hole in one.
Ew, Tresor. Oh, I didn't.
That's
know.
an eagle.
Psychotic.
He is an eagle.
That's what. Yeah.
His first shot, he's putting it down the hole.
Ew, Tresor. He's
a true eagle.
But I just think, look, I don't know, man.
Because you're gonna call me stupid when I wife the girl in 3 months, and then in 3 more months I tell you about how mad she is. You're gonna call me
well,
stupid.
I mean, I might question.
You're gonna call me stupid.
They said over 120 affairs.
Ooh, Lord.
It says 12 here, but then it says 120 down here.
Well, I mean, if he got it off, if he cheated with 120 women and he got off 118, I'd say that's a pretty high percentage. Like, he got caught on like a 1-2, but you passed. You were like 99.8%.
That's why, like, you know, Tristan Thompson's out here like, yeah, nigga, I'm the go to cheating. Tiger Woods is like, yeah, nigga, that's cute.
Tristan
Those are rookie
Thompson,
numbers,
he's
bro.
not even really cheating. Something they're together. He's just making her look so fucking stupid at every single point, always.
Yes.
Every time you think that okay, even though they're not together, they might be okay. He makes her look insane.
Okay, so now playing devil's advocate, is that his responsibility?
What?
You're saying he's making her look stupid. If they are not together, why would he care at all? That has nothing to do with him.
To me, it's like now you have a child together and you are in the public space. Like, your child's gonna see this all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it looks bad. It looks crazy.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, like he wouldn't want to go like his kid to grow up and be like, look back at that shit and be like, wow, you were making my mom look crazy.
Yeah, you were a fucking asshole.
That would be his incentive to not do it.
Yes, but I'm saying as devil advocate, and guys, I'm not saying that this is what I think. I'm just proposing the opposite argument because you guys like to try that a lot. He technically, is he not just putting himself first, which you should? He's doing what he wants to do in his life.
My thing is, okay, do what you want to do, but stop trying to play this like family unit situation that he was doing. Like,
is he doing that? I didn't know about that.
He was definitely doing it. I mean, he was on the show. I don't watch, but I used to see that he was on the show. He was talking about making it work with Chloe, about how he's gonna be a better man, how he wants to have a family unit. He said it on TV. They were all family vacations with Khloe Kardashian, whatever, posting with each other, him posting her, blah, blah, blah. So he tried to make it seem like he was, this working to be a better man. And then he got that other woman pregnant. Then it like all went to shit. Then he did that whole apology to Khloe and the Kardashian family, all this bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Then it came out that she's having another fucking baby with the idiot. And then apparently he was seen in Greece with another chick
he was with the Scalitis in Greece.
So it's like, and my thing is like, now it's not even the fact of Khloe. It's like, now you have 2 kids with this woman. Like, what are you, like, you're just a sperm donor at this point, basically, which is unfortunate. But I'm saying you still have kids who are gonna see this one day.
That part I can agree on. I can see how, for the sake of your kids, you would like, just out of respect for your children and the mother of your children, you would not want to be in a position that makes her look bad. Even though you're not technically doing anything wrong, if it can look bad, I can see why like you shouldn't do that. Yeah.
I feel like if you're a celebrity, if you're a celebrity at that level who has kids, you need to think about every fucking thing you do.
And if you care about her to any capacity, you don't even have to be with her.
Even
if
the
you
other kids that you
cared
have.
about her as a person, he would at least be more discreet.
Right?
He's skipping, holding hands down the roads of Greece, of Santorini, with this lady.
And it's like, and you also have a son who should be older at this point, right? With his first girlfriend. He has a child with her.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, don't you think this kid is going to get to the point like, he's old enough to understand, my dad's a fucking piece of shit?
Sooner or later.
But I feel like a lot of us have that same story, and we're all right.
And let's be real here. There's going to be crazier stories that those kids are going to have to figure out about their whole Kardashian clan family, So
No, I'm talking about his first kid.
That, I think it's going to be worst for the most.
Because, you share siblings, right? So, it's all messy. It's not my business, but I could care less. But I just think it's messy as fuck.
I think that is going to be interesting. When the whole, Kardashian children, because there's like 6 of them now, right?
There's
6,
quite a
7, 8
few.
of them.
North will be a star.
When all
see it.
like when all 8
There's
of
more
them,
8. There's more than 8 of them because Kim has 4, Khloe has now 2, Kylie has 2, Kourtney has 3. I don't know, do the fucking math. There's almost like 10.
Okay, so
10
let's
plus.
say when all 10 of them get to like 17 plus and they decide to like really start chatting, that's gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a movie,
I
bro.
like the way you said that.
When they all start chatting.
Yeah. And then like when certain ones like become the rebellious ones and really air out, like, yo, I'm tired of this family and they were doing this, that. Oh.
I think
And
The
they're all
Card-
black?
yeah.
Oh.
The
Oh.
Kardashians need
They're
to
all
know
mixed.
Yo,
when to
E better book Keep It Up with the
They're done with
Kardashians
E.
for 2030.
That Hulu deal. They're
yeah.
about to eat off of.
But I think the Kardashians, I'm not a fan of them, by the way. I can't stand them. I
That
think
Skims, though.
I like the show.
I do have, unfortunately. I know. I
like
did.
the show.
I was weak, I'll admit it. I did cave. I bought them on sale. So
Was it worth the money?
it is really good. She does make good skin, or I won't buy it anymore.
Good
but she
BBL
does
fashion.
No, is it BBL fashion? It's just really comfortable
Could
to
count
me.
as BBL fashion.
Is it not shapewear?
If you put it with the Adidas track pants and the
No, I
heels.
just wear it like I'll wear it like into the airport. Like I'll just not. I only and I never wear the.
bodysuit?
No, I just have like the bralette and the leggings. I just wear like the leggings with like the bralette with a hoodie over.
You wear a crop top to the airport?
I literally just said
So what's a bralette?
it's like a bra, but it's comfortable, like it's soft, so it doesn't like it's sometimes
So you
bra.
wear a bra with a hoodie over it?
Yes.
Like are we talking about like a pullover or a zip down?
Or a zip up, but I zip it all the way. It's like wearing a bra, but it's a comfortable bra. Some bras are uncomfortable because they're so structured. Her bra's like really soft, and your titties still look good in them.
Okay, I have a couple questions, but continue.
That's my point. But I'm saying whatever. Outside of this, the Skims, that family's like I can't stand them. Don't follow them. Don't care for them. Whatever. But I think they need to know when to call it quits, and they need to know soon. Like
Really?
you don't need to be like you've been doing this for 20 plus years. Your family's already super famous. You're already rich beyond any of your means. Why do you still need to be in the limelight?
That's true.
Why do you still need to be topic of conversation? Why do you still need to be the cover of every fucking magazine? Why do you still need to have a new business venture? Kim has fucking makeup. She has swimwear. She has shapewear. She has skincare. Like why?
It's all they know.
Why?
That's all they know. It's like niggas that don't leave the streets after they get money, bro.
To me, it's
the
like,
only
bro,
thing
if
you
I
know.
was as rich as Kim Kardashian, you would never fucking see me again.
But that's impossible now.
But the thing is, she goes out of her way. I mean, to the point where it's like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be in the limelight. If I'm walking down the street, people see me, that's a different story. She goes out of her way. They all go out of their way to be known
it
all the
validates them,
time,
though.
or to be the topic of conversation all the time. If I'm any of them, yo, fuck off. I'm minding my business. If I get caught, I'm gonna get caught, but I'm minding my fucking business.
You'd be Courtney.
I don't need it. I'd be Kourtney and Rob. Fuck off.
Where is Rob?
Where's Rob?
Yeah, I'd be Kourtney and Rob. I don't need this. I literally don't need it. I have so much money that my kids will be straight. I literally do not need to be topic of conversation every fucking day. I don't.
I feel her.
They do.
Which is sickening to me. Like I said, they need to know when to call it quits. Enough is enough.
They don't need to. Like you said, they got 10 more of those kids, and they're about to make their rounds for another generation. So I don't think they're going anywhere, man.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell their kids' souls for what? Just to be on more covers of People magazine and this and that. We haven't even seen Rihanna's baby yet. I don't think we'll see that baby for a long time.
Baby.
We haven't even. Has Rihanna even posted?
She didn't even post if it was a boy or
No,
a girl.
like has she
nothing.
even posted like herself? Like I don't even think she's been.
She's been at like ASAP's shows, I think.
Like
No,
she's been
has
seen
she
out.
posted on Instagram? No, she hasn't. She has not
No.
posted on Instagram since May 10th.
But she's been seen out. Pictures have come
Has
out
she?
of her. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's been at ASAP shows.
She's been seen out, but she hasn't posted anything of herself.
That's
Or the
crazy
baby.
to me. The fact that she hasn't even posted like a Fenty Beauty like photo, just like promo for her business.
You know, you gotta run a tight ship for nothing to leak.
Well, look at Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce shut down a whole floor of a fucking hospital.
You got to do if you want privacy, I guess.
Unfortunately,
if you're on
that level.
And you really gotta trust your like circle.
Yeah.
Your intel.
But to me, it's like, yeah, Rihanna, like, she knew, like, she was in her whole pregnancy, she was in the limelight. She made it known. She stepped out. She got her fits off. Second she had that baby, she said goodbye. Yeah. Not even a foot. Not even a hand. You don't see nothing of that youth. And I don't blame her. Because once you debut your kid at that level, it's done. Yeah. There's no going back.
People are on the internet calling your kid ugly.
Yep.
Like,
or whatever the fuck they want to say. Once you show your kid's face on social media or publicly, period, whether it's a cover of a magazine, whatever, you can never take it back. Ever.
And people are nasty.
People are fucked.
Wasn't hiding the world from the kid. Was hiding the kid from the world. Or whatever he says. Pull up in that Sri Lanka.
Okay. Anyways.
What was the actual line?
I don't know.
No. Pull up in a Tonka automobile.
Gangsta.
Pull up in a Tonka automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, man.
Willy Wonka. You can be the queen, but you can be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs. Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. Every time I made a monster crew.
Ow, my shoulder.
Yeah, you. He went full bar.
I have bad shoulders. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's gonna take me at least 2 days to recover from.
You look like yes, I look like no. You don't get the high note, you get the Nicki impression. Anyways.
I am not Jasmine. I am Aladdin. See you in the new thing.
Like a dragon.
That was a good song, bro. Yo, Zoe, like.
He might tell out.
I liked that.
All right, everyone.
Yo, Trey. I was like, yo, Trey.
Okay, let's
you
get
can
it
buy me a bottle of rose. Yes, I can, Nikki.
I'm gonna bab it.
I will.
Keys to the bands. Keys to the bands.
Keys to the bands. Keys to the bands. Yeah, meet the dance.
Anyways, yo.
This thing is, he went full Barb.
So whatever you said about the Barbs, we're good now. We're good. We patched it up. We patched it up
with the Barbs.
How does she put
We're back with the Barbs, baby.
Is she double jointed?
Get Cody back on here. Let's go.
Good with the Barbs.
Is she double jointed? How does she do that? Because that hurt.
Anyways, guys, this was episode 14.